Alrighty. So, let's get started here.
Well, how's it going now? So, y'all have a happy new year and a good night.
Happy New Year to you as well.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Well, Happy New Year to you, Zeffy, because it's just turned it for you.
Almost, right?
No, she's Mountain Time, isn't she?
No, I'm Pacific, honey. I still have like 45 minutes left to one of the worst years in existence. I love Professor Snape.
My friend Dominic says the only real time is Texas time, so.
Well, he can deal, okay? It's not time for me yet.
She says he can deal.
Alright, guys.
Egomaniac. Nobody likes Texas except for other Texans.
Listen.
Back to the game.
Listen, please don't outlaw. Okay? Just please. Have some compassion. Have some goddamn compassion here. We're at 9 hours and 16 minutes into the cast. It's a mess. It's a goddamn mess, ladies and gentlemen.
So Mirth just slugs himself back into the wolf, gets a drink.
Alright, so you guys all do find yourself at the Fearless Wolf. Mirth, you're just getting back. What you guys missed was the gigantic arcane ball dropping, exploding. There were celebrations, everyone toasted and drank, and Mirth walks back in as, Goddard, even you, there was a little smile, you had some good times. Ergar, you drank all of Roland's beer, and you watched from his house because you don't leave. Tenon, you and Sinto probably were there, had a great time. Sam, Bogle, and Crystal, Vresi as well, probably there. So, yeah, thanks, Kaylin. Yeah, I will go mean with you tomorrow on Legacy of Fate. It's fine. So, you guys find your ways back in. Did you count? Make sure you count all of them, maybe. You guys end up sitting down at a table. Goddard, you see, Mirth and Rise basically come back in and just heads down on the table. At this point, Carrick looks up. You would be at the bar, right? Just drinking from the bar? Are you trying to hide in a corner? What are you doing?
Sorry, I zoned out for a second. What?
Where in the bar are you drinking? As you see these drunk people
I will be sat at the bar itself, just examining sort of a new brace, like a new set of armor that is currently under his robes. He's shifting about uncomfortably as he's sipping his drink.
What new set of armor is that?
He picked up some loot from his last adventure. He has some rather snazzy plate armor he's wearing now.
Oh, the dwarven plate?
Yes.
Josh's one shot?
Yeah.
What does that do so I know?
It's in the general...
Yeah, it's just if he gets forcibly moved, he can use his reaction to limit it to 10 feet. And
cool.
Other than that, it just bumps up his AC.
That won't help you with rocks. Just gonna say.
No, yeah.
just saying.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I get crushed by everything.
That being said, looking around the bar as the door swings open. Mirth and Rise are already sitting down at a table. Crystal, you and Bogle probably somewhere. Bogle, I'm gonna say Bogle right now. There's a squirrel that's throwing acorns at actual Bogle and flipping him off, and it's in his Druidic Code of Honor that he goes to chase it off. Totally not realizing it's Perrin throwing acorns at him. I need to separate the two of you. So the door swings open and there's a large kind of Goliath woman that walks in. Moderately dressed in terms of quality of clothing. She kind of makes her way over to the bar and sets down a lute next to you, Goddard, and just looks and says, "Good evening."
Good evening.
You don't look like most of the other priests.
That's because I'm generally not like a lot of the other priests.
Oh, so you're not hidden in the temple all day?
No, no, no. Despite being overly pale, that's just the hood. I actually get out. I know there is a world beyond the four walls of the library.
Oh, do you?
Sometimes. Sometimes. I have to get beaten up quite a lot whenever I leave, but that's neither here nor there.
Oh, so you're one of these adventuring type clerics.
Well, I tend to wander off with some people, and then stuff happens. It's one of those jobs. But no, I get to help people on the go. It's nice. Yeah,
Oh, you want to help people?
yeah. Despite what he looks at his cloak demeanor might suggest, I'm not too scary. I generally do my job fairly well.
At this
Sometimes.
point, you know, Tenon, Aragar, Crystal, Vessi, even Mirth and Rise, your interest is picked up. She seems out of place and she's talking to an adventurer. So there's, the raised eyebrow. She looks at us and says, well, have you ever heard of the town of Eastborough? A few days to the northwest east?
Eastborough. That's the coastal one, isn't it?
Yes.
Vaguely. I'm not from
I
these
saw it
parts.
on the map.
I've seen it on a map, but I'm not from these parts.
Huh. Have you been out through those woods? The forest?
God's mind has flashbacks to some angry centaurs from last time I tried to play the flute in the woods.
Well, and
once or
you just
twice.
fought the big thing in the forest too. It's technically in the forest.
Yeah, he has vivid flashbacks to being hit by a lightning bolt. Yeah.
Twice.
Yeah, I've twice.
Once because he was laying on the ground.
Yeah, he still smells slightly of burning flesh, but we won't talk about that too much.
She's
Yeah,
like a lion.
no,
She
That's
has
to his
manners.
charm.
yeah, that's to my
Crystal
death
looks
cleric charm.
concerned to everyone.
She sticks out her large hand. She goes, I am Nala, Lowlander, and God damn it, why did I pick a name I can't pronounce? Fathuniano. Yeah, I will totally write that out in a second here. But I have Meat Lover's Pizza. So yeah, get on that one.
No,
Dude, they probably put like 9 pounds of fucking meat on this pizza. Seriously.
God damn.
Good, that's how it's
That's
supposed to be
always
made.
good.
damn.
Have you ever heard of the tavern that sits on the road there, halfway between Penrith and Eastborough?
I can't say that I have. I don't get a chance to head out that way very often.
Well, it's a yeah, if you can, Abby. Just write it down what it is for me, and I'll add it to my characters later. I'll figure out which one to do it. But so looks. You can also add the ones for Josh if you want. I don't think he did it. So he looks and she looks to you and says, "Well, it's an interesting tavern. It's more of a mercenary kind of style of bar."
Is there something you need doing in that direction?
Yes. I haven't been able to get out there, but I've heard rumors of people disappearing. Of people just not being around generally. It's odd. There's supposed to be a great auction there in the coming weeks. Some very rare items.
And there's nobody there. Interesting. That does sound quite odd.
It's
So
I'd like you to check it out. It's there's a carriage outside the city. It'll take you there pretty quick.
can I round up a few friends to help?
By all means.
Wonderful. How obviously adventurers come across expenses. He makes a very vague hand gesture.
Go ahead, talk to the innkeep. He will handle all of it. He's still there.
Okay,
What was the tavern's name again?
Oh, the tavern's name. No one's asked for it yet. You asked the tavern's name.
I do.
Yes.
He looks over and you see her. She leans back and she sees Sindel with Tenon, and Tenon's more outgoing than Sindel. She sees Bogle run off chasing the squirrel, leaving poor Crystal behind. And she chuckles and looks direct at you, dead in the eyes, and goes, "It's called the Merciful Wife Tavern."
The Merciful. Oh,
I
wonderful.
like this place.
It was actually the random name I rolled for the tavern, and it was so great.
And you talked to the death clerk about it. Wonderful. Okay. So I will round up some associates. He gestures to Crystal. And we will go and have a look for you. We should talk to the barkeep and then press on and see what our investigations uncover.
Are you gonna be here when we get back? Or should we send a letter for you, or...
Oh, the barkeep knows how to get in touch with me directly.
What's the barkeep's name?
She goes, "Why would I spoil the surprise?"
True. What's he look like?
Oh, he stands out, don't you worry.
His name's Roderick.
No, it's not. No, it's not, but good guess.
Carrick Jr.
Thank you for the information you've provided us with.
Anytime.
Wonderful.
And she stands up and goes outside. You kind of see her pull her harp out and goes to proceeds to perform out in the Lunar Festival.
So, Crystal, sounds like we've got a job to be doing.
It does, Goddard.
Yeah,
Sounds
nice
fun.
to see you this evening. Good festival.
Yes. Yourself?
Yeah, I've just woken up again. I may not have been hit by multiple bolts of lightning, but we'll talk about that on the way.
That does seem like you're okay.
Who else is around today? He takes a quick gander around the rest of the bar, turning away from the bar. Sort of he looks around the whole of the pub.
There's Tennant.
You see two rogues with their faces on tables.
Yeah.
Like you felt when you returned home. And
Do you
then
want
you
to
see
go?
an Aragar, a Tenon, and a Varesi. Which is hard to describe. She is
God,
an Asimar.
God's gonna hop off his stool and right over to Tenon. Tenon,
Yes.
would you be interested in doing a job this evening?
Does it sound super deadly and like my wife will kill me if I go?
The pub is called the Merciful Life. There's missing people. Barkeep apparently is distinctive. Yeah, it sounds right up your street.
There's gonna
Yeah,
be-
I'll be fine.
If
Yeah,
something
it's-
happens,
Like,
I'm not telling your wife.
that's alright.
I'll leave that.
I understand.
I as much as I'm a death cleric, I don't want to meet the forces that cause death just yet.
Yeah. There's a slim chance she would kill the messenger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Carrick looks from behind the bar. Like fucking hell.
Don't worry, Carrick. It won't be you either.
Rowan's told me stories. No. If he dies, just you never were there.
Yeah, I'll hold on the content. I'll just leave. It'd be fine.
You may have to find another planet.
Play distance. I'll just leave. It'll be fine.
Yeah.
Right.
He had originally, like, I had him out with his family in the square, so he just stopped in for a drink, and they're all still out there. So he's just gonna go off and tell them that he's going for a bit.
Okay, cool.
He sees like a racked and tattered Tassar out there. He's like,
Yeah. He's gonna go hug.
Crystal, those two with their heads down on the tables that look like, if you'll excuse the pun, death warmed over.
Yes.
They might be helpful.
Merc sits up and kind of like cleans his ears out, like some. What? Oh, yeah. Well,
Stage whispers to Crystal. They look experienced.
They are. Mirth fought in the war with us.
Ah,
That looks like Rise over there. He's a good guy.
I really thought you could go, oh yeah, my brother gave him a box and he can't open it. Because that would have been amazing.
Is that Rise?
Up yours.
Oh,
Yours.
Oh, it is Rise. Oh, okay, yeah. I guess it'll be helpful.
when you say good guy, Merc looks at you like, All right.
Hey, I am a good guy.
You, yeah, I'll see how much that poison thinks you're a good guy.
Well, poison hurts bad people as well. It's not the poison that
Goddard walks up to the table where they're now arguing and just like smacks his fist in the middle. Would you two shut up for a second?
No.
You two want a job?
Love what?
Would you like to go on an adventure with us?
Earth kind of looks down like, I already got one thing. If chasing after me, a little extra death to find wouldn't hurt.
Oh, well, yeah. Try eating a lightning bolt or two. You know, you get used to near-death experiences in this place.
Oh, like, I excel at dodging
What have you all
those.
been up to?
I slipped. It hurt. Anyway, right. Job, work. Yes, good.
We're gonna have
Thumbs
an
up,
amazing
finish this.
conversation on the way. I can just tell.
Yeah,
Thumbs up,
it's
finishing
one
the
of those
water.
days. And then there's that dude, and that's what's his name? The hunter guy.
Erica?
That's the one.
What?
Do you know him?
Yeah.
Do you wanna go and talk to him? I can't remember. I'm really bad at names and faces. Like,
Okay. Is that something from the lightning bolt, or did
I
you always have
honestly,
that, or...
honestly, I don't know. And at this point, I'm kind of scared to go and find out.
Somewhere in the Temple of Istus, Roland looks up with a smile, knowing Aragar's not in his house, eating all of his food. And then he looks and goes, "Oh shit! The guy that took Aragar's girlfriend on a date is gonna go on an adventure with him. This should be interesting. We'll have two buddy cops. We'll have Aragar and Goddard, and we'll have Mirth and Rise."
Goddard carefully taps the fourth wall and says, "Do you mind?"
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
Yeah, Crystal will go over to Aragar and say, "Hi, Aragar. How's your festival been?"
Oh, all right. I ate Roland's food earlier. It's pretty good. You know, he's in the temple. Don't tell him I said that, though.
Oh, by the way, Aragar, con save, please.
At least it's not lightning bolt.
Did you eat all the food? Some of that's not.
Well, not all of it.
No, but seriously, con save.
Just the stuff labeled Roland.
Is he gonna be drunk?
No. Roland knew he wasn't coming back for a few days.
Can't see.
Oh god, he poisoned the food. Wonderful. Oh, if I have to burn if I have to...
Yeah, you get a roll me a con save.
Oh.
You'll find out if you passed or not in a little bit.
Oh, fuck.
Well, would you like to come on this adventure with us? We're gonna go to...
Yeah, I guess. Might be food there.
There might be, I don't know.
Starts
Going
at
to a tavern.
It has food.
Yeah, but there's also people missing.
Which means more food in the tavern.
Yeah. Oh, good idea.
Crystal, you need to work on your, like, carrot and stick approach.
No, she doesn't. All she needs to do is smile and say, "We're going on an adventure." Everyone's like, "Okay." So Veresi agrees to go as well, so we can get you on the road and onto the rails. You guys walk out to the north gate. And Gata, being a good adventurer, totally bought his shield earlier.
Yes, he
returned.
has. Yeah, he totally went out and bought his nice new shiny silver shield.
And Sarla totally was like, "No, I don't mind missing the festival so that you can shop. No, we're totally cool."
I'm pretty sure I bought a stock shield. I'm pretty sure she makes them en masse for people to go out and...
Yeah, but she had to go back to her shop to sell them.
Oh,
she was hammered. So,
I'm gonna furnish her with a small sample of some nice whiskey, just to make her less angry at me. Not the flammable kind, so it stays away from the fire, because that would be wasteful.
So, you guys all hop in this carriage.
I assume everyone has healing potions and the like they need.
Yep. Is this a nice carriage?
God just leans on his staff of healing. I'm good.
Okay. How all of us fit inside it?
Oh yeah,
Magic.
it's a large enough carriage. With all the nobles here that they, one has been purchased that's rather large. It's pretty nice. As the reins crack and you guys are off. Is there anything that needs to happen on the way there?
I believe Crystal wanted
don't
a
know.
story.
Story time. Story time. I want to know story. What
I
happened?
don't. Now, Civ, I don't. This probably.
Because
No,
in and out of character.
I can't.
wasn't-
I used my Ospo already, so I can't use it again.
Correct.
Because it's not the next dawn, is it?
Not for quite a few hours.
It depends on the time. Anyway.
Darn.
So, Crystal, yeah, I got hit by lightning twice.
What?
Don't get hit by lightning. It burns.
Okay.
What from?
Hey, somebody shot me in the back with some lightning once. That
It's
was
bloody uncomfortable.
extremely uncomfortable. Yeah.
Yeah, no, we were clearing a small vampire problem in the forest, and well, we came across a rather giant, like angry lightning throwing giant vampire dude who decided because I cast sunlight on Jaren's head, he was mildly miffed at me.
Tenon laughs his ass off at the thought of Jaren with daylight on his.
Murph does as well.
So he threw a lightning bolt in my general direction, and well, I'm pretty sure I still smell like searing flesh.
There is
So-
a distinct odor around Goddard right now.
Yeah, that's the smell of my burnt skin.
I
Little
didn't
bit
want to
of
say anything, but
Yeah, well, I've had one of those days, and yeah, it hurt basically. And then when I got up, I kid you not, I got up. No, I didn't even get up. I just cast Spirit Guardians on the floor, like this is not a good situation to be in. Healed myself, and then a second lightning bolt just smacks the ground next to me, and I was out like a light. It was unpleasant.
Sounds unpleasant.
I was deafened. It was fun.
Yeah, but then you don't have to hear the boom
Can you-
and the bright light and the
Can you
burns.
hear the Can you hear the sarcasm in my voice?
Yeah, I can hear the sarcasm in your voice.
Anyway. Giant
Sounds
vampires.
Like you guys
Yeah.
had fun.
Good thing you dealt with them.
Yeah, no, they had these little angry, like dwarf-like people with them.
Ah.
Lots of words were
Oh,
said.
apparently you're being called out. Goddard.
I'm being
Apparently
called
you
out.
smell a little bit like ointment. Because apparently someone is not afraid to enter the temple district.
Goddard leans back, and you can see his lower jaw is rather. Well, he's blushing quite hard. Yeah, I went and got help because I was in quite a lot of pain. He rolls up one of his sleeves, and you can see under his armor, like his skin is not a pleasant thing at the moment. It's sort of covered in bandaging and burn salve. Basically,
That's gross, dude.
basically get hit by lightning, guys, because it burns.
Oh dear. You
So
got it taken
you-
care of though. That's good.
Yeah.
So, since you guys aren't 10 miles away from the city yet, Ergar, you hear a click on the green pearl?
God.
Oh God.
At least someone isn't afraid to enter the temple district. I saw your girl.
What?
And
Wait a
then the earrings off, and you can't even ask. That's all it was said. You realize that like Roland is directly across from Freya, and she wanted me to mention this. So, cheers.
Oh, okay, that was Roland's voice.
That would be Roland.
Kaylin, why?
Tenon has no idea what's going on. He just looks very confused.
I just I'm like kind of confused. Like, okay.
Does God
Well, there's a
notice the
very
green pearl?
awkward. Yes, he does. That's the green pearl.
Goddard kind of just his head tilts. He just moves the hood ever so slightly so Dog because he's just like, oh shit.
So,
Moving on. Yes.
as the awkward conversation and staring at as we have the new buddy cops in Mirth and Rise, and you have Goddard and Aragar just staring at each other awkwardly. Aragar confused, Goddard knowing everything. The carriage all of a sudden comes to a halt, and Well, you're here.
Thank you.
Of course.
Thank you, Cat. Thank you very much. Step out.
Get over here.
Crystal, step out.
You see the following. See, there's a small kind of a little barn, stairs up to a door, side stairs up to, again, a second floor, and you can see a little bit down the side. But, apparently some posts on either side, paths around the building.
So, this is where to the bar?
It is technically a three-story, but, like, it's two in an attic.
Okay.
Guess
Can
we'll
I
walk
do
in.
a general perception check
Sure.
around the outside?
Does my passive 20 tell me anything?
It's a tavern.
Just looking for anything out of place.
There's a couple extra beer bottles and stuff smashed on the ground. Some wine bottles, some whiskey bottles. It looked like there was a good party. Other than that, nothing really out of place, though. I mean, it's a rowdy tavern in the middle of the water, forest.
Yeah.
Remind me again what we were here for? We came here to talk to someone for what now?
So apparently people are going missing.
Okay.
There's also a big event coming up soon. Some sort of auction of sorts.
With rare things, but people are going to miss it. Which is
Very
just
rare.
terrible.
Well, you would get that if people are going missing, things will probably go missing. Which means there's a little bit of concern on the auction.
Alright,
Right.
so...
Did you pass by this way?
Maybe? I'm gonna have to think a roll on that, because I may have passed it on my way.
You would have either gone via this one or the one on the western side. Did you go west or east? Make a choice.
I went the longest road, so I'm gonna say that would be west.
Yep. You would have gone, so you would not have passed by here.
No.
This is on the eastern shore.
Okay.
No, I went west side. I was told never to go east side.
Yeah, no one would have really been. So, I mean, Mirtha on a 20 and just giving me a general perception, there's definitely noise coming in from inside.
What kind of noise?
It's noise. Like, it's not. It's literally, like, you can't pin whether it's good, bad. It doesn't sound like fight. It just sounds like noise. Like,
Okay.
It sounds like a tavern.
Well, if no one's gonna stop him, he's gonna walk up and open.
Okay.
Quietly open the door.
Let's go then.
I need a deck save.
That's fine. 28.
Yeah, you pull the door open, lean back.
I-
Some drunk stumbles out, almost knocking into you, falls on the ground in front. He was propped up against the door.
Oh my.
Oh, are you okay, sir?
Yes.
And then just kind of laughs and like turns the guy in the direction of wherever he imagines people would be going. I guess
He's
back
fine-
to the
he-
main
Do you
road
turn
or
him back
whatever.
into the tavern?
Yeah, just turn him back into the tavern. Just
Alright.
aim him back into the
Alright, you get
tavern.
him back to the tavern. He stumbles back in. Mirth, do you walk in at this point, or are you just watching this go down?
I'll walk in, I guess.
Alright, give me another dexterity saving throw. As he's being thrown out a second time. Yeah, you
Shoot.
avoid it. 10, and you see this guy getting launched again on the ground.
Oh! He,
Right.
I guess. Does he notice that the guy is being thrown out?
Now you do, yeah.
Okay, he
They were
leans
doing
in.
it
and
gently
he's like,
first.
yeah. He's like, sorry.
I'll check this.
Two of the guys look at you like,
Didn't realize.
yeah. So, Aragar,
Yeah.
since you're up there, you find a barn. It's currently closed.
Can I try and open it?
Sure.
All right. Oh, it's
Eric,
closed.
what are you doing?
Nothing.
Give me a thief's tool roll.
Oh god, I don't think I have those.
Okay, give me a dexterity check at disadvantage.
Check. Alright, save me? No.
Check at disadvantage.
I'm not good at these either. Oh, not bad.
So gotta give me a perception just because I think this is funny. I'm sorry. Just because of what I'm having him use. That's the only reason I want you to do perception.
You want me to perception check?
Yeah. Because you're more lines checking at the large group of people, I would say, than the blood hunter apparently poking at a door.
Yeah, I'm not. I don't think I want to say much.
No, you don't. However, Aragorn just kind of, grabs this hilt, and he just looks at this lock, and he's like, on. And he just jams the sunblade through the lock, destroying it, and then turning it off. The door's unlocked.
Okay, I'll open it.
There is a scream as you open the door. Do you avert your eyes? What do you do?
Yeah, I guess, for my eyes.
Okay, things are being thrown at you as the couple that had locked it from the inside were getting a little frisky, and apparently you decided to break in on their rendezvous.
Oh shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah, you guys all see him getting stuff thrown at him as people are screaming at him.
Hey guys, don't go in there.
Tenon just, laughs at Aragorn. Not with, at.
Was that locked by any chance?
No.
Can I roll insight?
Uh-huh.
Yeah, roll deception, please, Aragorn.
Oh wait, deception. Where is it? Oh, I'm shitty at this.
Yep, yeah, you all know he's completely full of shit. Red flushed cheeks, worst liar ever.
How about you,
Anything they can find. Oh, by the way, thanks to Huggles and her great idea. The other thing that really tipped all of you guys off, there's a pair of panties that landed on Aragorn's head that were thrown at him by the female there.
Alright.
Wonderful.
He does not know they're there. He doesn't know they're there.
Goddard is just gonna wave at him. Don't. Shh.
No, he's not gonna touch them. If he doesn't know they're there, he's not gonna say anything. He's just gonna leave it.
Goddard turns to Crystal and just makes the don't say, just shh gesture at her and just chuckles.
Mirth is done with these people. Just walks in.
Mirth, crowded bar. Everyone looked like they're having a good time. You kind of step in past the little opening. Everyone kind of turns over to you, raises a glass. We don't know you. Whatever. Just goes back to their drinks.
What?
They have no clue who you are. They were gonna toast you like you're a regular. Not a freaking clue who you are. So they just turned back to their tables, but they toasted you anyway.
Oh. He'll grin and walk to the bar. Or he'll walk halfway through and then he'll turn and wait for the others and then finish the way to the bar.
Yeah. I mean, a barmaid has already probably come by you asking if you need a drink. What would you like?
Who was the lady who talked to us?
You didn't talk to her.
Crystal, no. Shh.
So I'll tell her that me and my friends come meet someone hereby. Who was it? He'll call out.
Goddard sort of looks around to the barkeep.
No, who asked us to look for the barkeep?
Lowland? Seth, you said you'd give her...
Nala?
Nala Lowland, something like that you couldn't pronounce.
Yes.
Nala Lowland.
Nala Lowlander Vathaliano.
That's the one.
There you go. See, this is why we hired Firefly.
It's a la.
Yeah, Mirth will say that name. Is someone named that told us to come here and talk to the barkeep.
Alright, she hasn't been here in a while.
Who? Her or the barkeep?
That Nala chick. It's been 3 months.
Really? Huh. She said something about an auction.
Yeah, that's still happening. Next week.
Next week? Huh. Well.
She also
sounds
mentioned
like,
something.
we might have been misinformed.
What exactly what we were here? I would have asked this while we were on the carriage.
Missing people.
Why?
Missing people. We're out. There's
Okay.
some people who have gone.
Oh
there
yes.
Trying to find them.
Yes. There. Asked us to look into some missing people.
I have to ask the barkeep about that. I mean, I've only been here for 3 days.
I thought we had moved on to the barkeep.
No.
I'll thank her and go to the bar. Look to the barkeep.
All right. Tenon will get some booze.
What would you like?
Ale's fine.
The first one, not the second one, that'd be just the number. And just ale, yeah. They, kind of go, and she goes behind the bar and grabs some ale.
Cheers.
Cheers.
He gives her a little tip.
She's very grateful for it. Everyone else that has it. So our Erigar, Crystal, Rise, and rest of your salts. I don't know, Zeph, you just go home. But
yeah, I assume we all go in.
Rise is going to stay outside.
Verese is staring at Erigar's head right now. Like she kind of can't help it.
Yeah, Rise is going to stay outside just for the fact he doesn't have the draft in the area.
Okay. So, Mirth, you come up. There's about 3 bartenders sitting there serving drinks, working. I mean, you would also understand even a Carrick had extra people behind the bar. And the Wolf, because of the sheer mass of people.
Yeah. She said that we would recognize the guy when we saw him.
Yeah.
Does any of them look different? Who looks the most like?
They all look like standard NBC bartender number 1, standard NBC bar number 2, and standard NBC bartender number 3.
Huh.
Very unremarkable.
So, are you guys the regular barkeeps, or are you the apprentices at the moment?
Well, paying the bills. It depends on the night. Business has been good recently.
Do they have a regular barkeep that was around, say, 3 months ago?
Oh, he sold the place.
He sold the place?
Yeah.
Do you know where we might find that guy?
Not a clue. He went up to Eastport and gone from there. Wind to the sails, man. Wind to the sails.
So,
Can we insight check these?
Sure.
Why did he leave?
He got rich selling this place.
17.
Why did he sell it?
To get rich.
Who bought it?
The new owner.
Who's that?
He's different. They're all telling the truth. As far as they know, this is exactly what they've been told.
Okay.
You wanna think, that some might have opinions of the sale, but other than that, they don't know anything differently. Some might have a theory or something, but outside of that, they don't have a specific.
So, why did the old guy sell the place?
Something that so business was slowing down. There was those, rash kidnappings, but
Kidnapping? That doesn't sound good for business.
no. New owner came in, bought it, done.
Who got kidnapped?
A couple different guys, no one of real importance. I mean, everyone's important, but
were they all men?
Some females too.
Did they get?
He yells outside the tavern to the Asimar standing on the road.
I didn't say I was coming in.
So move in.
All right. Well.
Mercer's rubbing, rubbing his chin, covering up his mouth, and he's gonna subtly cast a message on Tennant and say something's odd. This is
Give me a
weird.
sleight of hand.
20.
You think you did great.
Uh-oh.
You are in a room of 70 people.
Well, I mean, like, it's not like...
It's a mercenary adventurer's bar. People know these tricks. No one's just confronting you about it. I'm just letting you know. Again,
So
you're in a crowded room full of people that do what you do for a living. And take small jobs. Smaller, they're not heroes, but they take jobs and do it. So people are watching. You guys draw attention. Look, think about yourselves. There's a moon elf, a werewolf, a angel, and an Aasimar, an elfin assassin, and a cleric of death, hiding their drow buddy outside.
how you say it like that?
To be fair, even if they know
about that.
Even if they know the cast message, I covered my mouth. What? I
You
covered my
cast,
mouth.
no, they can't read it. They're not trying to listen in. But they're people. You always say that when you go to a bar, you size up your competition. That's what people are doing. You get that.
So, what do I get to do?
While Mirth is messaging, Crystal talked to the barkeep that he was talking to and asked him if the people that were kidnapped were patrons here.
I mean, yeah. It's we're about halfway to the next town, halfway to Penrith. Generally, unless they live on a farm or one of the very small kind of clusters in the woods, they would have been patrons here. They'd have to stop. You can't make it all the way in one night.
Very true. And they haven't been seen again?
Not to our knowledge. Again, we don't even know if they were even actually missing. I mean, they said missing, but they could have gone on a ship in either of the next two towns and just slipped through. Now, one of them looks right to Mirth, casts a message, goes, I mean, this guy right here, he can probably sneak real good.
Better than I can, probably.
Got on shifts like in his armor clunks quite loudly.
Definitely better than him.
Yeah, I'm the clunkiest of clerics. Anyway, the people who went missing, did they have anything in common with each other, or?
I mean, from what I know, the other common thing was being here. Yeah, a majority of them did spend the night, but not all of them.
Did the old owner have any enemies?
I mean, do you know a dwarf over the age of 200 that doesn't have enemies?
Well,
God,
I
mine
mean,
goes to Howard.
okay, you're right.
Everyone's mind goes to Howard.
Yeah. Okay, obviously, yes. But I mean, did he have anybody that had threatened him recently or anything like that?
I mean, they didn't go by. They didn't get threatened by someone. He was kind of a dick.
Fair enough.
Common
year, though.
Sev, this shaded out area, is it second floor, back room, or both, or?
That is actual back room.
Okay.
You get being here long enough. I mean, you guys have been here a little while now. You've seen that door open about 30, 40 times worth. You know that it's the kitchen. People are coming in and out with food, bringing it to tables.
Hey, Seth.
Hey, Zephyr.
May I check the room for someone who is looking particularly like they are trying not to look like they're looking at us? Like,
sure.
Everybody else seems
Give me
like
a perception.
they don't. Okay. I'm probably going to freak that up because I have nothing in it, but I tried. Yeah, no. I know nothing.
No one. I mean, you guys. Progressi is like, you probably think too many people are looking at you, because again, you're the whole I'm a princess thing. People are out to get me in the back of your head. You think a lot of people are looking at you too often, but it's more because of the group.
Looking at her because she's an ASMR. More than
you
she
get
matters.
the fact that an ASMR adventure, yeah, that's rare, especially rarer than just an ASMR.
Are there any... I guess we would notice if there are any other drow in here, huh?
You can give me an investigation.
Okay.
So when they're talking barkeep, can I go sit down at a table?
Yeah, you can find a table.
How tall is Erica?
Just gonna go sit down here.
You do see 3 drow individuals. there is a female drow and 2 male drows sitting at a table. They all kind of look like, lack of a better term, they're not shady for drow, they look just shady people.
The other patrons aren't glaring at him or anything?
They don't seem to mind, nothing extra.
I have so many thoughts running through my head at the moment. I
Then
don't know where to start.
Crystal, go back outside
Oh,
and tell
Happy
Rouse
New
that
Year's,
there's,
guys. It's
Happy
finally
New
my
Year for the
turn.
PST!
It's finally my turn.
I wish I
Yay.
wait for Hawaii.
Hey.
Crystal, run outside and go and tell Rouse that there's drow inside if he wants to come in.
I'm gonna.
Oh, that makes things even worse.
You don't have to, I guess, but
I'm gonna take a casual walk around the side of the building.
Yes.
Just like you know, try and look like I'm just enjoying the evening.
It's okay, Crystal. You go on inside. I'm gonna stay here for a little bit more.
okay. Stay safe.
Thank you.
Verse snatches the panties off of Aragar's head.
Hey, how did those get there?
Tenon pouts because he was like,
You
"Hey,
guys didn't even
that
tell
was
me.
funny.
Okay, I see how it is. I see how we're
It
playing
was
things.
funny."
Alright, no, that's alright.
Verse just kind of stares at them and like her eyebrow just goes up like, really? Really? Okay.
What? It wasn't hurting him.
Well, nothing more than
Like,
his dignity.
it's hard to tell what Verese's face looks like because she doesn't have pupils. So there's just like jade there, and she's just staring blankly at you. Like, wow.
Mm-hmm.
Slow blink.
Tenon doesn't particularly. Just kind of shrugs. It's like, what? I thought it was funny.
She
So-
shrugs back, and then she looks at
One-
Aragar and kind of
One guy
leans at
leans
him.
back and
That was kind of funny.
and looks at Tenon and just one finger's down for Tenon to like lean down.
Yeah, he does.
He whispers something in that I will send you in DM.
He whispers something. What?
He whispers something into Tenon's ear that he will send into. I'll send to you in DM.
Okay.
You what?
That's all he says, and then he just goes back and chuckles.
Okay.
Did you
So what's-
get the whisper on?
Yeah. Like he just shrugs like it doesn't matter to him.
No,
He
but
just-
he's just giving you the full story.
Yeah, yeah. He's like, right on.
So what is Mirth doing outside?
He's just by all outside observers, he's just taking a casual stroll, stretching his legs, but he's looking around, checking out because
There's some building off in the back here.
this whole thing is giving.
There's also another entrance right here.
Mm-hmm. It's giving a gut feeling that something's not right.
This is a window, right
Mhm.
there.
As he walks by, can he like just casually glance in and see what he sees there?
It's pretty dusty, and I mean, you really can't see much past through the dust.
What's in the building?
Seems to be some sort of tool shed. The door's locked. You can see it's got like a big old padlock. It's not anything. Mirth looks at this like, oh, this is butter. Like this is like child's play.
They taught me this when I was 10. This is what these characters on. I'll save that for the moment. Is there anyone else out?
No, it's pretty quiet out back.
Is there any windows to the shed? Just because
Nope. It's just a wooden shed.
I'll come back to that. Is this a back door?
That's 2 big barn doors. They don't
Can I
seem
hear
to
any-
be. They don't seem to be locked. If you give me a perception check, you can check it out.
That's persuasion, excuse me.
You sweet talk the doors, they don't open.
That's a 20.
You hear the sounds of like horses. It seems like horses.
Horses, okay. You'll keep going, make us go around to the place so she has a layout.
Yep, there's another door that seems to be like the back door to the kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And then you come over here and there seems to be the fireplace. You make your way back around. You, at this point, see two individuals leave the barn and head up the staircase.
Okay. This staircase here?
Yep.
Is it like a outside, like...
If you look, it leads up to a like kind of second floor door.
Okay.
Those of you at the tavern, you've been in there a while enough. You realize that above the bar, there is where that staircase is. There is like a second floor walkway that you can see here. There's the second map just above you in the north. I will go ahead and unveil what you basically can see from the outside too, Mirth. Since you went around, you'll have to do a little bit of scrolling. But,
yeah, I see it.
Yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Something tells me you better go out there.
Bristol will ask one of the barkeep people if the people who were kidnapped were they taken after staying the night. You said?
Some of them were. That's what we initially had thought. But then, some were just taken after only visiting.
Well, that's weird.
So upstairs
But are
is
they all
not
going
off
in the
limits?
same direction?
No, there's a little bit of just to answer your question, Argar, because you can kind of peer up the stairs. There seems to be some rooms upstairs, but there's a walkway. From what you guys can see, I'll actually show this here, and I'll just unveil this. There's a couple walkways. There's no seating upstairs though. Seems to be rooms.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's cool.
Okay.
Well, Crystal, I guess, will turn to Tin and ask, should we stay the night? Maybe? I don't... See if we get kidnapped?
Were they all going in the general same direction when they left, since this seems to be the only area that they have in common?
I mean, some were originally from Penrith, and some were from, the others. I mean, they were headed in opposite directions. Some of them, there was no real thing that we could figure out.
Were they all adults?
To our knowledge, we don't get too many children around here.
Oh, just families passing through. Nothing like that, right?
Yeah, this
I'm
isn't
gonna go
exactly a
upstairs.
family establishment. It's a little bit too rough for most families.
Has anyone else investigated the disappearances?
I mean, he paid a couple people. Back in the
And
day,
what did
but
they?
no, they couldn't find anything.
Oh, I misheard that. I thought you said they paid to kill people. I was like, what?
Yes. They paid to kill their own patrons.
Did
The
what?
mystery is revealed. Damn you, Murph.
What did they discover at the sites with kidnappings? Or if you can't tell me that, where are some of the people who looked into this before?
He looks, and you see him. He's trying to remember the name of this person. As he was like, what was his name? And he calls. He's like, "Give me a moment." And he goes into the kitchen to ask the cook, and he tells you that He goes like, Golden Dragonborn. Hebor. Hebor. Some kind of paladin type. Looked into it once.
Hebor, a Dragonborn paladin.
Yeah. Don't ask me, as God. I'm not very religious myself.
Cleric blinks. Well, that's everyone's choice, I suppose.
You get the fact that because you didn't start preaching him, he's, thankful for it. He knows it's not a popular opinion.
He shrugs. Just because the gods came down and made me make a choice, it doesn't happen with everyone. You can escape this kind of life. He looks around. Right, so where can I find this Hebor?
With everyone else has disappeared.
Where everyone else that's disappeared is gone.
We don't know.
Oh, okay. That's helpful. Anyone around who might be able to point us in the right direction? Friends, associates?
Bartender each other. Any of you guys know Hebor? Ever meet him? One of the three drow kind of raises their hand.
Cool, thank you. Goddard is going to walk over to the drow that raised their hand.
What are these?
So you walk over to the three drow sitting at the table.
Go with him.
Which table am I looking at here, Seth?
You are looking at the it looks one above Crystal, this one right here. There's actually three chairs. They pull a fourth one over for you. One of them looks. There's two males and a female. Looks over. What do you want?
Hebor, do you know where he's gone?
It looks at her sister. He says, "Sister, did you remember where he went?"
She kind of tilts her head a little bit, looks at both her brothers, and of course the person who's standing in front of her, and says,
I can't. That's Kaylin. I can't hear you very well.
I can't.
You're very, very quiet, Kaylin.
How's that?
Better.
And she basically says, I might know. For the right price.
Tenon drinks over to the table for them.
The roguish of the three kind of nods and picks it up. About you, little brother, you remember anything?
It's what are these kind of cheese wheels looking things?
If Epi just did a voice thing, then Epi, we did not hear
Yeah,
you.
we did not hear you.
I hear you.
I just saw him remute himself after not hearing anything, so I was like, huh.
Oh,
Tries again.
Hello?
Yeah, we got you.
What? Oh, no. Oh, drinks.
Have you guys been in the tavern long?
What has it been, sister? Been coming here for about 3 months since the plague, right? We were at that, what was the name of that tavern we were going to?
Gilded something. Okay.
The younger brother looks up. Zilveria?
Yes, that's just his name. The Galgatron, right? The Galgatron.
Yes, that's it. The Gilded Galvatron.
You were there?
We were headed there.
Been there?
Why were you going there?
We heard talents could be used by a select group of individuals.
Huh.
God, chuckles.
Interesting.
What is the right price for your information today?
Yeah, he kind of looks and defers to his sister.
So you have work for us then?
maybe. Do you want to help us look into the disappearance of the people, too?
She looks to both her brothers and says, "Sure, we could help you for a price."
What price is that?
Well, what will you offer to do this job?
Goddard leans
What
back.
do you want?
What are your particular skills?
Also, we don't really know what we're doing.
Shh.
That's not a confidence builder, Tenon.
That's not what we tell the people we're trying to get information from, Tenant. Jeez.
No, I mean
what's
that
the
we don't know what benefits we're gonna get out of solving this issue. So we have no advanced knowledge of any kind of.
It would also depend on what kind of organization you were looking for that makes use of your particular skills, depending on what they may be.
Well, let's just say that I can move very quickly. My two brothers are very adept in also moving quickly and silently.
I have a brother that does that too.
The person on the spokes leans back and goes, "Well, we can find people. We can bring them to you as well. You know, for another night or so. I think we have a ship to catch back to that small town. It was just ripe."
Well,
Ripe for what?
Our services.
I would love to insight these people. I want to know if they're hiding anything, please. I didn't realize I was muted this entire
What
time.
kind of work do you guys do?
Collections, dear.
You're collectors?
Yes.
Of what?
Of whatever turns a profit.
Uh-oh.
That's a wide range.
Exactly.
Is business good?
Business is booming.
I'm not going
Good for you guys. Who are y'all again? I'm Crystal. It's nice to meet you. And she'll hold out her hand to each of them.
They both kind of defer to their sister at first.
She actually looks at them both and says, "Well, don't be rude to the lady."
Well then, I'm Zekantar, and he shakes your hand.
The younger brother goes, "I'm Tyra's, but they call me Zippy." And he kind of looks back down at his drink.
And I'm Zilra.
Can you put all their names typed out, please? Thank you.
I spelled it right, Caleb?
Hold on.
They're all
Yeah,
drow,
right.
right?
They're all drow, full drow.
Alright.
Goddard sighs and looks at Zilva. I have an acquaintance who might be willing to talk to you about your particular skills.
And who is that?
That would be... shall we say she's like a seasonal breeze? Swift and cold.
One of the drow just kind of looks up and smiles. Would be the one to be Zekantar.
Oh.
Sounds interesting.
I thought he meant warm and sticky.
Aragard, you're 22 perception upstairs. I believe there's a couple people talking in the room you're next to.
Okay.
You're not. It's kind of small talk. Talk about the job. Probably planning on submission.
Yeah.
Just a pair of individuals.
Mirth had a question in Discord or in Roll20. Did you see it, Sev?
If you know exactly where Mirth is, if you know exactly where she was, yes. You know she's on the floor, so I'm gonna say you could cast message.
All right, I'm just gonna tell her that I'm walking around the grounds, like looking into stuff. This whole thing gives me a bad vibe. If I don't check in periodically, come look for me.
Okay. Will do. Stay safe. We're making friends.
Can I check the inside of this barn?
Yeah, I mean the lock's already broken. It looks like some blade of pure energy pierced it.
That's odd. Is there any trapdoor or anything like that?
Give me an investigation.
I'll tell you what I'm thinking, or not expecting, but 17, yeah.
You find. Let me roll. What you find?
Wait, can I peek through keyholes in this? Actually, I probably shouldn't do that.
You could. You do not find anything.
I feel like disarmed stun.
I mean, if you were to hide something, this is where you would hide something. Where you kind of you're like, there's 100 different spots you can hide stuff in here.
He's going to. I'm going to make my way back to that shed that was closed in the background.
Rise, what are you doing in all this? We haven't heard from you recently.
Basically, all Rise is doing is back to the tavern and just looking around at everything.
It's a quiet, peaceful night. I mean, it's really kind of a quiet, peaceful night. You know, you've seen patrons exit and enter a number of times, Rise, sitting there. You know, you've gotten more polite nods than anything else. Yeah, there's a couple of guys that raise an eyebrow, but that's not uncommon for you. But
it's more or less the drow that are inside.
Yeah, I'm just saying, just because people have passed by you, just so you can gauge what's going on so far.
Yeah, he doesn't feel threatened, but at the same time, there's no real. The rest of the party's inside there, so he's just going to wait around.
Yep.
Unless something catches his eye on the outside.
So far, nothing's catching your eye.
What about my other one?
You see a beautiful wall in your other eye. So.
Charmed.
Alright, so we'll go back into the tavern and we'll go to Mirth again. On your insight, Ressi, they seem genuine, but they're not like trying to hide that they are not being forthright with everything. You just don't know if they're being, they're generally not going to be super open and honest, or if they're lying to you.
Okay.
On that.
Thank you. I wasn't sure if you said anything because my Discord decided that it hit.
No, I got you. I was just getting around to that. Letting the conversation finish up. Giving you the whole conversation to look at.
Okay. I didn't hear most of the conversation considering Discord hated my notes.
Southern Crystal, right?
Yes, that's my name.
So, what brings you to this tavern exactly?
Me?
Well, yes, you.
Oh, I'm here with Tinnen and Aragar and Goddard and Verisay and my friends, and we're looking into the missing people.
Oh. So an adventurer type, are you?
Yeah, I like adventures.
You guys nods. Well then, if we can't come to some sort of business arrangement, thank you for the drinks.
You're welcome.
How-
Tenant paid for them, I think, so
God,
yeah.
you should thank him.
I don't know how much people pay for these things.
They're not very. It's regular ale. It's not that expensive.
God,
No. I mean, to hire for services. What sort of money they would be expecting? That's what I'm.
Well, you can
God,
write. You can write a
Jane.
history. Give me a history check.
Me?
Yeah.
Try it.
Oh, anything.
Yeah. You're like, well, when I go on an adventure, we bring back loot. I'm bringing back thousands of golds.
He's not gonna tell them that.
Crystal, you get the fact that they're probably looking for enough to worth their while to potentially make them miss a boat. So they're probably looking for at least 100 or so gold, at least, to even open up.
Each?
Got it. If you wanted to, she doesn't know that. Whether it's each or total. She's just missing that DC. Goddard, you want to roll one too? You're engrossed in this conversation.
Yeah, I'm quite happy
Go for
to
it.
roll.
Yeah, you're thinking like 300 gold to pop.
Yeah.
Even though they're expecting 300 total.
Oh. God,
Right.
sort of
Right,
looks at them
yeah.
and is like, I could put you in contact with my employer who may have use for your skills. May.
Yeah. Looks
If-
to his sister.
If you can actually guarantee us work, then we might be interested in working. But I'm not getting my sweet ass up off this chair, or may.
God chuckles, I'm not asking you to move. I'm saying I can have a word with my employer, benefits of sending, and I can get some information from you.
So, Tennant is just gonna quietly ask Crystal how much she thinks we should offer them.
Crystal quietly confer back with Tenant that I don't know, maybe 100 each.
That's fine. We can do that. Should I offer?
If you like, or I can since they're talking to me.
Yeah, they like you. Everybody likes you. You tell them.
Okay.
I got the cash if you need it.
Thank you. Yes.
He said that very quietly, by the way. I'm sure somebody heard him. He's no rogue.
About 100 perception checks go off in the entire.
Yeah.
As everybody's Couple of observer passive. feet don't
The
need
next
it.
The table of Roland and Kimmel's right next to you guys. All hear everything.
Yes. But they'd have to catch him first. So yeah.
The door is barred.
So Crystal will look back to them after she gets through talking. I don't know if Goddard's gonna be doing sending right now, but she would offer, maybe she'll look at him and say, what if 100 gold apiece for your time, at least for helping us? Is that okay?
The older brother looks to the sister, and to the younger brother raises an eyebrow. It's kind of almost like an instant kind of. You gotta get that they're able to kind of communicate without speaking to one another.
Aw, you guys grew up together. That's good.
Yeah, that's it. All right. Well, why don't I sit on here, and you two take a couple of them upstairs, and make sure they have their gold, and then you can. There's a book under my bed. Feel free to find the information that they might be seeking there.
He holds up. The younger brother holds up a hand. Wait, you make sure they have the gold, or we make sure they have the gold.
You make sure they have the gold. I'll keep. And he just kind of scans, points to Bessie. I'll keep her company.
Aw.
You'll of course let me
What?
know if they don't have the money.
He's looking at me?
Yes.
He gives thumbs up. He also sulks. When does he always get to stay with the girls?
Versa kind of just like blinks at him, like she's like, I'm right here. like, what?
Zippy sulks all the way up the stairs.
Still
So
follows like this?
actually, literally, as Brother Zippy gets up to go and deal with it, she literally reaches over to the vacated seat, looking at Better and pats it gently, as if to say, come and sit down.
Who else is in this bar?
A ton of people.
Ten-
It's packed.
Tenon will go upstairs with them. And I
No.
assume
Who's in my party in this bar? Who
No
is
one
left?
will be. The other two are outside.
It'll be just me.
However,
in here.
you know that Rise is at the door. On the outside.
I am
So,
uncomfortable.
Ten and Goddard, you guys will end up in this room. As Erica, you watch them walk up to this large room right here.
Well, I had a
Yes,
question. Is
Yes.
this room right here kind of like a connecting room?
You
to go
can't
here?
kind of tell. You would have to open the door to find out.
The door locked?
Oh, yeah.
God damn it.
What happened last time you opened a locked door, Ergo?
Oh, I opened it.
Uh-huh.
Oh my god.
Mm.
Oh my god.
Nothing else.
Of course, of course.
Shut up. That's what happened.
Shut up.
You're not gonna have an ace somewhere when you come back. I'm sorry, guys. I'm probably gonna disappear.
It's alright, we've got
I'm gonna be sold into
I
slavery.
mean, this is like a balcony, right? So I pretty much have eyes on Versa.
There's a ton of people around, and
Oh yeah.
They may or may not be on my side.
No, Erigar can see you from where he
Yeah,
is.
he's on the balcony above.
Rick,
That's great for
Yeah.
Erigar.
Rick, racist.
So as
It has
the group,
nothing to do with a bunch of drow. It's the fact that they separated me from my entire group, and I haven't said
okay,
anything.
so Ressi sits down. The door is shut
does.
upstairs. Erica, you watch 3 of your party members and 2 drow go into the room. The door is shut, and you hear the clink of a lock being locked on the door. Rise again. Nothing out of the ordinary out front yet. Nothing's going on.
How long have I been waiting outside for?
You've been outside for like an hour and a half, if not 2.
Oh, screw this. I'm freezing my testicles off. I'm going inside.
Oh, fine.
Alright, so you walk
I was
inside.
expecting like a quick half hour.
No,
Holy
dude,
hell. It's
they've been a
coming.
while. So,
Going inside.
Mirth,
Hold up
you're
a
over
minute.
at the shed.
Yeah.
The shed.
Anyone out here watching me that could see me if I pop this lock?
Give me a perception.
20.
You don't seem to see anyone that's noticing you. I mean, there's one
Alright.
horse just staring at you. And shit.
Alright.
God damn it.
Yeah, you popped the lock really easily.
I peek
You beat
in.
the DC by 20 for
Jesus.
the baby's first lock. Yeah, the door, it just falls off. You kind of pull the chain out, and the doors are basically kind of fluttering in the slight breeze.
So what? I peek in. What's in there?
Give me an investigation.
Amazing.
24.
I will roll again. Don't seem to find anything. Yeah, there's tools and stuff like that.
Jeez. Okay, I'll shut and lock it again.
Yeah, easily clicks back in.
Okay, I'll...
However, one thing might happen. Let me see. Let me open the sheet. As you have been casually strolling outside for 2 hours now.
How hard would it be to?
Well, I don't think it's... I thought this would happen. This was trying to be quick.
Yeah, well, I mean, but you
was...
were waiting for people to pass. You know, there's people wandering up and down. It's not that you took 2.5 hours to open a door. It's like that whole waiting for the right kind of moment. As you start walking back, which way are you going? Are you going to the south or the top of the map?
I'm going towards the top.
Okay. You may continue your walk.
I will. Right when I'm about here, I'm going to cast message. Well, I was towards Crystal, but she's not where I think she is.
She's not. She's upstairs. It does not connect.
So do I...
You would know that she's just not exactly where you think she is. She could have gone outside. You know, she could have gone upstairs. You're just not sure.
So I'll try Tena next.
Same thing.
Try Veresi next.
You would connect with Veresi.
What's going on in there?
She doesn't actually answer back.
You know it connects, she doesn't answer. You do know that it connected, though. I'm just telling Mirth, he knows it connected.
Okay, well, she doesn't answer.
Are you all right?
Again, there is no answer.
Mirth is concerned, so he's going to make his way back around here.
Okay.
And he wants to go upstairs.
Okay.
Because he knows there's an overhang, so he doesn't want to go through the front door.
Yeah, you can put yourself right outside the door of the upper map.
Oh, hold on. Let me move myself there.
So he leans, the drow across from him leans down and says, "You know, you are very rare."
I have been told. Yes.
So what brings you to Azora?
I'm following friends. What brings you here?
What friends? I was escaping the plague with my brother and sister.
That is part of the reason why I am here as well.
Yeah. May I take a guess at the other part? Humor me. I can see you dressed in fineries. Not sitting on a throne, but should a sibling die, maybe ascending to the throne. That or being married off. For a price, of course.
Don't we all have a price?
We do, princess. Your bounty
She
was
raises
quite high.
an eyebrow.
The bounty is
She
very
raises
high.
an...
So then, shall we talk business?
What business could you have with me?
Well, I mean, I can take you and we can bring you back to, well, we bring you back to the general area of your country and then see who was willing to pay more, your brother or any of the other countries. However, that's sticky, bloody, and a lot of time and effort. Where you currently are. I mean, had we found you at the Galgatron, it would have been much easier.
What are you there looking for me?
Oh, amongst a number of things, but we had followed you for quite a time. I mean, the bounty kept... It just keeps growing. It's quite outstanding. You're a very profitable individual.
Don't I feel special?
You could. What I'm saying is, I don't feel like dragging you across the sea. it's going to cost me, and then me and my sister, my brother will have to kill a number of people. And that's, that will cost us more money getting out of trouble.
You're also forgetting the swinging, the scratching, never not do.
I can't hear you at all, Kaylin.
Yeah.
There's also stabbing and the screaming and the scratching.
I can't
I'd rather
hear
just
you.
not do.
Can't hear you.
Kaylin, your background noise is louder than your voice.
You're really like
sick.
whispery.
I can't hear her. Is it just me?
No, it's
Can you hear me now?
still really
No.
soft.
Yeah.
Try either reconnect the Discord or unplug
Yeah,
your
I've
mic.
already. I'm gonna have to disconnect.
There it is. You're louder now. So why don't you get angry?
Project the voice.
Give in to your anger.
Here comes the type. Yeah, I got it, Galen. I'll hear it. So, what can you offer us that, even not just to sell out your location, that would bring a pretty profit as well.
What do you want?
Can I get into the balcony while this is happening?
Yeah, you're upstairs.
So I can see Vrese alone with two drow?
You actually, from where you are, cannot see Verese. Because she is kind of underneath, I think, the, Nope, you can look around. You see her with the drow. She looks more spooked than they do. There's no aggression on them. You would carry a signet ring, would you not?
Not on me. No. Unfortunately, that does not seem to be enough. Neither does changing my form.
Where is your signet ring? Yes, Mirth.
Can I cast message on her and ask her, tap your finger on the table twice if you're in danger?
She looks down at the table and she kind of cocks her head to the side and she says, "It's home." And she kind of drums her fingers across the table like twice. It's not a tap tap, but it's more
Still
just
give
like
me
that she's
deception.
coming to notice.
Still give me deception, because you're trying to play this
okay.
off.
Yeah, I don't think my deception is all that great. Pretty sure, that's sucky for, 20.
Ooh.
Which is not great considering I have a +7.
I'm gonna roll 2 things here, whispered. One for the female drow, and one for the male drow.
I know, right?
Immediately, the male drow looks at his sister and goes, would you canvass the location for the rest of the individuals that arrived with them? Mind you, they don't know that Rise is with you. It was never stated.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear what you said before that. You cut out for me.
He looks right to his sister and asks her to canvass for the other individuals that arrived with them. Because remember, the only one they do not know is Rise was not with you. And he looks right to Rissy. I am not sending any hidden signals. I am here to make a business deal. I could have just separated you and taken you already. But I am here trying to act on good faith. The information that you're in Azora alone sets my family aside for a year. We don't have to have to work. You would have noticed the two taps.
Yeah.
Okay.
Do I hear what they say? Like with the
Give me a perception.
Go canvas the area.
Yeah, give me a perception.
20.
Okay. You hear parts of it. You don't hear all of it, so it's still a loud tavern. We're gonna cut here, and we're gonna go upstairs. Epis.
Hello.
I will send you what you find. You make your way over to the bottom right corner of the map, and you pull out a kind of ledger, and you flip through it to the page where you would know where this information would be, and you can look to them. Make sure they have the gold first, of course.
He's literally just like holding the book open it. Gold.
Oh, Crystal, I'll hand him the gold.
Counts it all, it's there.
Okay. Yeah, look, you make sure that all the gold is there and pockets it, and so I just...
Yeah, he would give it.
Yeah, and he then looks at the book and goes, well, how would I tell them is the best way to put it.
Just that.
Just give
it. You can give them. You can fluff it how you'd like.
There have been dark elves, from the Fae. They've been, they've been snatching people. And he closes the book.
Oh, that's bad. It's very bad.
Yeah. So, thanks for gold.
Good luck. You still have the link open, right? Epi, your characters still have the link open?
Yeah.
You hear in your mind.
Who does?
Epi would hear from downstairs. Okay. Sister is looking for the other few individuals with them. They might attempt to betray us.
He frowns and looks at them and then says, there is more information, but I'm afraid I can't tell you.
Why is that?
Well, I simply can't trust you.
Well, I guess you can't. Not like we can trust you anymore.
He shakes his head and he looks at him. I'm not the one who has more friends here, am I?
Hey. I don't know how many friends you have. We just came here looking to help some people that were disappearing. That's our goal. If that's actually it.
Then tell me honestly, how many more of them are you? Or are there? If you're here to help.
How many people came with us?
You came with 7 people, right?
7, I think? Yeah.
Yeah, 7.
Yeah. Because there's Raz and Verse and Erigar. And then
There were 7 of us in total. You're probably unaware of 2 of them.
Yeah, we got a little separated in the bar down there. Lots going on.
Yeah, one's a little bit sensitive about his species. Shrugs.
He looks at Goddard. Thank you for the information, but a description would be more helpful.
He's the only other drow there.
Well,
Probably besides you guys. He's nice.
And the second person?
Oh, I don't know. Who didn't?
No, we know everyone else. We know Mert. We've seen Mert. We've seen her.
Oh, no.
You may already have seen him.
Okay.
Give us a
Chatty boy.
description of either of the two, and
Chatty
Yeah.
boy sat next to him as I chatted to the barkeep.
Okay, he's gonna use the link and tell his brother that there's 7 of them, and one of them's a drow.
So, Mirth, what were you trying to do upstairs while they're inside? Mirth?
Sorry, I'm muted. How hidden am I up here?
I mean, you, depending on how well you move, you're more hidden if you tried. It all depends on, what you roll. There's a little bit of cover, but someone can see it.
I wanted. First, I'll walk out, but then I'll like crouch low and like kind of try to be hidden and walk back in and shut the door, so it kind of looks like I left.
Okay. Roll me a stealth.
30, 20, 32 actually.
Yep.
So I'm gonna make my way. What do I hear in this door?
Give me perception.
20.
Okay. You hear absolutely nothing.
Is the door locked? Or
It seems to be locked.
I'll pop it open. 23.
23. It pops open. Winter, your character reaches the top of the stairs. You're standing in front of the door to the room that they are sharing. You see one of the party members at the far end. You do not see Mirth.
She kind of narrows her eyes. Are they attempting to get into our room?
No, Mirth's attempting to bring somewhere else. The 3 members are in the room, and Erigar is sitting down at the end of the hall. By something that I will mention to you in a whisper,
I'll be whistling too. I can't actually whistle, so.
And I whispered the information you would know. You don't need to mention it, but you know that we at least know about something over there.
Trying to conspirize against me.
She's, kind of looking at Erigar. She waves, sort of motions him over.
Well, I can't really get across,
No, she's up at the top, the same stairs.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Mirth is the one across.
Okay. I thought she was, here.
Nope. Because we didn't know Mirth went up those stairs.
Alright, he'll kind of just wander over.
So while this is happening, can I slide hand the door open and step in?
You can. As the door opens.
24.
As Erigar is walking towards you, Kaelin, you see the door, plain as day, open. You see the top of one of their members' heads entering the room. Because you just nat 20'd your perception.
Goddamn.
With disadvantage?
Is the...
Yes.
Is
Double.
the...
It's not against you, she's on the door. That's why. The door is taller. She's on the door, so she'll see you with the brief second that you have no cover. You can't stealth with no cover. That it was the door that gave you away. Because she nat 20.
Oh, shit.
Is the link still open?
It is. It's completely open.
Then she will relay over the link. I'm directly in front of one, and there's another that has just popped in, trying to be all stealthy-like, in one of the rooms directly across from us.
Alright, sister. Keep them in the room. I'll deal with the stealthy one.
Okay.
So,
So
what do you want?
Erigar, and you would enter the room. She's gonna motion. I mean, she's gonna open the door. You're gonna see 3 of your party's members in there with one of the other drow talking.
Crystal waves to them both.
Huh.
The drow downstairs leans in and says, the one you were signaling upstairs, and he just points to like the room. There, correct? Looks impressive.
I kind of don't want to enter that room.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, I didn't realize I was muted. And she looks at him and she tilts her head to the side. She says, I don't know.
Oh, okay. Then you won't mind me flagging down the owner of the establishment, telling him he has a thief amongst his midst. He raises his hand. He looks right to you, Rise, as well, as he's behind him, and says, "Oh, brother, come join us. I mean, you know her, don't you? You came here with her."
Royce just looks over to him and stays there for recess with them. And he will grab... Are there like glasses here? Like whiskey glasses?
Yeah, there's like whiskey glasses. There's probably a couple sitting in the bar that were used, just haven't been because of the amount of people. It's probably a couple.
Right. He's going to get a glass of, make sure it's a glass of whiskey. And he's going to take a sip and just walk over to the table and go, "What?
Join us, won't you? I mean, you came here together. I figured she might be a little more forthright if one of her friends was sitting here with her."
He just looks at Risse for a facial expression.
She kind of gives him this sidelong glance, like she is not very happy at the moment. It's ironic because she kind of looks like a weeping angel at the moment because her eyes have gone from jade to complete gray. Like, she kind of looks like a living statue.
He just talks back to him and goes, "Listen here. I don't know who you are." And
Versa covers his mouth.
Don't give a shit.
Versa, literally reaches up and covers his mouth with her hand and just, stops him. It's like, nope. She almost looks like she's fighting the urge to roll her eyes, but she stops herself.
He looks at Ressi, puts his hand on his chest, and says, "I apologize, apparently not everyone learned culture where we're from." And you see the door open to the kitchen, and this green-skinned kind of drake flies out and lands at the table. And right next to the chair, next to you, Rise, kind of like perching on your chair. And he goes, have you been able to meet the owner of the establishment yet?" Looks to the two of you.
She blinks at him.
"Can you please take your hand away now?"
She glares at Rise, and she looks to the Drake, and then she looks at it. She looks at the Drow. Wait, how long does message last? By the way,
If you don't respond immediately, it's gone.
Okay, shit. All right.
What the hell do you want now? That Drake looks and speaks direct comment to him. I thought I should inform you that apparently one of the ones that arrived with these two and the ones up in our room is deciding to break into patrons' rooms upstairs, and he points directly to the room. The Drake looks pissed and begins to fly up. So, Mirth, you're inside. You have no idea any of this is happening. What are you looking for in the room?
I was just looking to see if this looks like the room this drows are staying in.
No, it just, there's some clothes on there. There's a couple sacks of gold in there. It's definitely mercenaries' rooms, but there's 2 beds. There's nothing that would point you to Drow.
Okay. Can he hear the thing coming?
Give me a perception check.
22.
You hear like 2 on the railing outside. Just like
is there a window?
Claws to the window out to go outside? There is.
Yes. I will
actually,
go.
let me double check. I think there is. There's 2 windows, very small.
Can he fit through them?
It would be a struggle, but he could potentially do it.
So I want to go over there, quietly open it.
Sleight of hand.
Get out, close it, and drop down. Stuff quietly.
Sleight of hand.
19. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
I now need an acrobatics check at disadvantage. So trying to squeeze out a small.
19 still.
Okay. You kind of just stick the landing. I mean, you feel.
Was I able to shut the window behind me?
No way you were gonna do that. There was no ledge. You kind of land right in these bushes.
Okay. Do I have time to run into the barn? Quite. Well, relatively.
You would to make it into the bar.
Not bar.
The barn.
Yes. This.
Roll me an athletics check.
Oh boy. Six.
I mean, you make it in. You close the doors. You have no clue if you were seen.
Okay.
The drake flies back down that table. Well, it looks right to Versian Rise. What is your business here? Why are you at my establishment?
We were told to be looking for the missing persons.
And why did you not come to talk to me, the owner of the establishment?
Is this not the owner?
You.
The Kodum, this alehouse drake is the owner.
No, yeah, Rice is saying it in character. Is this not the owner?
Rice still has a hand over his mouth.
Probably at this point he would have moved it.
Oh my lord, where's it?
Could you please take us in or something like this?
She actually rolls her eyes and then she moves her away.
Thank you. Excuse me, sir. Are you... I thought this man here was the owner of this establishment.
The drow and the drake both laugh.
Oh, I wondered why, he was talking with my friend here when he clearly was looking... She was clearly looking for the owner. Perhaps he could enlighten us on the situation. What's going on?
Oh, you would like me to enlighten the situation? He begins to get very, very loud. Well, the princess here with the bounty decided that she didn't want to work and would rather have her bounty, a princess's ransom, shall we call it, to stick on her head instead of us helping her disappear a bit better. Is that what you were looking for there?
Blimey, mate, I think you've had a couple too many whiskeys, eh? Oh. So anyway,
he actually reaches into his bag and throws the bounty on the table.
Oh, gee, that's a few bit of coin, eh? But anyway,
Yeah,
I was gonna go speak
large.
with the owner.
Yes, you will. Please. He looks to you. You may stay. I will go grab the rest of your compatriots. Why don't you wait right here?
Nah, I think it's fine. We don't need to,
They're upstairs.
disturb anyone.
They're upstairs.
I'm sure they are, but it's a bit rude, isn't it?
Here, actually, the drow goes, oh no, I'll have them sit down. Don't worry. You may go with him alone. Brother, sister, please tell our guests that they are they are required to come downstairs. The owner would like to speak with them in the back.
Yeah, over the link comes.
Yeah, over the link.
Absolutely, brother. I would be more than happy to escort our guests downstairs.
You know, it's been a...
You realize that no one's following you, Mirth. Either you don't know if you were seen or you were not.
Or they just don't care.
So Tenon, Crystal, Goddard, Neragard, do you go downstairs? They basically told you that the owner wishes to speak with you.
Before
Crystal, go
Zippy,
down.
before they leave the room, Zippy turns around. That bit of information I was going to give you, it was don't piss off the owner, and he walks downstairs.
Thank you.
Has it been long enough that Chris...
Why do I get the feeling one of our party has just pissed off the owner?
Why didn't we? I exist. I'm sorry.
Goddard is just now massaging his temples.
What was your question, Gent?
Has it been long enough since I talked to Crystal that she would start being concerned? Since I told her I would check in?
That's up to Crystal.
If it's been long enough, Crystal would be concerned. I don't know anything about what's happening to her. Last I heard, he was in the barn, right?
He was outside, scoping it out.
Yeah. And then I didn't hear from him. So... I could use sending, but then there's not a way to do that quietly.
Is there any windows in this barn?
There's a couple, like, small ones out top.
Enough that I can, like,
Look
shut
out?
the side?
You're looking to look out, or...?
I'll look out first, and then if I'm clear, I'll get out.
Okay, you, give me a perception check.
Make sure it's up the right one. 20.
Okay. Also give me
God,
a
it's a
check.
reliable talent. 27. 28.
Give me 1 second. Let's see. I'm saying that to Epi, and then I need to roll a bunch of rolls. Mirth?
They have disadvantage.
Hello?
Some of
Can
them.
you guys hear me?
Some of them are rolling evenly.
So I'll look
Because
and
they would have advantage.
I wish no one ever actually said my name. This would make my life a lot easier if people just didn't say my damn name. The only saving grace is that even if you did try to take me back, I don't look anything like... Sorry.
No, I rolled the wrong roll. I rolled initiative.
My heart's pounding, I'm getting all sweaty. This is intense. The freaking thing that deafened and blinded us was less sense than this.
Why were you out of character? Never mind.
There is definitely some movement outside. You see one person kind of moving. Female, very well dressed. Heading. She looks right at your location. Doesn't seem to see, but lingers on the location. A bit too long to make you feel easy. Feel very uneasy right now. What languages do you speak, Mirth?
Common, Elven, Giant, Abyssal, Celestial, Ancient Celestial.
You see her whisper to someone you can't see. Give me a perception check based on the hearing.
20 still.
Here. There's one in here. And you see her actually motion to the door. I think it'd be interesting. Why don't you, get ready to take him? At that moment, the Drake waits for all of you and says, Why the hell are you all here? Hey, Crazy.
What did he say?
Why the hell are you all here?
We are supposed to be looking for the people who are gone missing. We were sent by a lady named Nala, I believe. I'll look it up just a second.
It is Nala. Yes, I sent to her and asked her when I heard she was headed to town to see, because I don't feel comfortable that people were missing and never found.
That's why we've come to investigate to see what's going on and see if we can either find these people or figure out what's been taking them.
And is that why one of the people you arrived with has been breaking into my patrons' rooms?
They did what?
They did what?
They went and did what now?
I cannot imagine the situation.
Hey, nobody look at me.
Or...
I really hope you have a shed, because I'm going to be taking somebody out behind it.
And he looks directly at Aragar. Someone decided to destroy the lock on my barn. By the way, the two men that you walked in on complained.
That was definitely a mistake on my part.
Good lord.
Is Veresi in this conversation?
No, you're still at the table alone.
Lords, even
with two drow now.
See, no, I don't feel comfortable around all drow.
Tenon looks pretty pissed at this point.
I apologize for the rest of the people in my party.
I can.
We are apparent.
Oh, the rest of the people in the party? More like the idiots in the party.
So, here is how we proceed.
He points at Aragar. He's like, he will be repairing what he broke.
You may leave the money. I don't need him to repair it. These are the terms. I can have you all arrested by right. However, it is the Lunar Festival. I am willing to forgive some idiocy based on drinks. That being said...
The other guy's had a couple, hasn't he?
Oh, the other guy is outside, hiding in the barn.
Oh, wonderful. Shall I go and retrieve him?
No. You may stay in the barn until your carriage arrives. It has already been sent for. You will remain here in this room with me. I have asked a certain someone to be keeping an eye on you if any of you decide to run or try and escape this. And she is watching you. Your other two compatriots your other compatriot, the princess, will finish your business. We'll finish your business with the Asimar, the princess.
She's a princess?
Yes, the one with the bounty on her head, yes.
Oh, for fuck's sake! Are you fucking
get any worse?
He looks to the Drake looks. He goes, it is not her fault the bounty is on her head. To be fair.
Yeah, I'm sure it never is.
She left.
You know, it is her fault though. Not fucking telling us.
The Drake actually looks a little bit aside at Tennant's comments, and goes, understand. If there's a bounty put on your head because you were blue, because you were born that way, and someone didn't like blue people or needed you for a political marriage, well then, you might want to tell everyone you meet, because it could cause a threat.
Yeah, I'm sure. But then, it can also cause situations like this. The situation is what's making me upset here. I'm just, I need to find my chill.
So.
I just want to punch the idiots. He looks arrogant.
Oh, you want to punch me?
It's gonna be fine. Excuse me, sir. I'm sorry. I did not get your name.
I'll let you punch me.
My name is Cotton.
Makes you feel better.
Cotton, it's very nice to meet you. My name is Crystal.
Well,
as I said,
Nice to meet you, though the circumstances aren't exactly amicable right now.
Agreed.
Because a few members of our party are fools.
How much does the money cost to replace the lock?
Well, the lock will be nothing much more than 45 gold will leave new doors because it was built in. Looks at all of you. I'm sure you have it. It's why the guards have not been called.
Thank you for your generosity and not calling the guards and having us arrested. Crystal will give him the gold.
He will look at Aragar, expecting Aragar to give him the gold, because Aragar was...
What's the expression? You break it, you buy it.
So
I guess that is fair.
We will unless someone is trying to leave, we will transfer to Merciful to wrap that up.
Well, we have to stay in this room?
Yeah, until
yes,
the carriage
we do.
Yeah, oh yeah. They're not letting you in the site.
Are the drow with us, or one of the brothers, or are they both in there?
They are both in there, and none of you see the female drow. Though it has been said that probably going to, probably watching you right now. You don't know
That's
from where.
fine. That's good. I just wanted to ask them if I want to ask him. I want to find out to ask the drow people if there's a reason why they haven't told the owner this, or if the owner already knows.
Oh,
like what they told us.
Oh, what they told you?
Yeah, about
because
the
they weren't paid
people.
to.
Oh. Would they get up?
You would kind of know that from their reaction. The owner probably hasn't hired them, therefore they wouldn't give the information freely. Based on everything you know, that would be your assumption at this point.
Okay.
I mean, you would have to actually ask to be let go to go ask them. It would involve a persuasion check. It's your choice. You can try it if you like.
He's gonna look at Crystal and like kind of oh, the pearl will work here, won't it?
Yeah.
And is that talking out loud?
You can really easily mumble your voice to make
Okay.
it not audible.
All right, he'll just ask Crystal if she thinks we should tell him what the drow told us.
Crystal touched her pearl and answered back and said, I believe he deserves to know. That way he could guard against future attempts at something taking the patrons.
Okay, you should tell us.
But I don't know if... the drow people didn't tell him because they weren't paid to. Okay.
That's your assumption.
That's my assumption, of course. And I can't go out and ask him because I can't leave the room.
Unless you would ask you could ask to go ask them a question. That's why I said it'd be a persuasion attempt.
I will attempt.
Okay, roll me persuasion.
He can have whatever guard follow me or come with me. I'm just going to the next room. I'm not trying to run.
Yeah, give me a persuasion attempt.
Okay.
At 14, he mulls it over and goes, as long as the rest of them are okay with if you don't return in 5 minutes, I call the guards on them and they all go to jail.
Goddard looks at Crystal and just nods and just says, do what you need to do. We'll stay here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not going anywhere.
I'll be very quick.
Okay. So Crystal goes out into the tavern. You see the two male drow sitting with Ressi having a conversation. You approach The older one looks to the younger brother. Oh, keep our dear princess company, will you? Yes, Crystal.
Hello. What was this one's name? It
was. Don't have their sheets here. I gotta look for it. Give me a second.
Zakentar.
Zakentar.
Hi, Zakentar. I did want to tell something I wasn't supposed to, I suppose. Did you... I'm assuming that you didn't tell the tavern owner about the dark elves from the Fae kidnapping people because you weren't paid to? Did you mind if we told them?
If you think you're going to get paid for it, of course. I mean, you paid for that information. And he holds up a finger. Telepathic, dear little brother.
Yes, brother?
Don't take this the wrong way. You only looked at the first page, you didn't read the second one to them, did you?
He slaps his forehead. No, brother. No, I didn't look at the next page.
Yes, always check the next page.
I'm sorry, brother.
Well, to be fair, my little brother, and he looks over to him with like, come on, man. Look. And says, well, there was more information you should have gotten than that. He looks kind of through one of the windows and says, it'll be any moment now. They will strike again. If they already haven't. Mirth, roll me initiative.
Oh, shit.
Everyone?
Right now, just Mirth.
Okay.
Actually, Crystal and Varesi, both also roll me initiative. Crystal is rolling for your group as they attempt a skill challenge to assist Mirth. Varesi, you are also trying to get away from this table. If you go by force, it's a lot harder than by talking.
Wait, what just happened?
If you guys can't convince and work your way out of this, Mirth will be captured.
Oh.
Why, he was breaking into places I don't know.
Not by guards.
What species is Mirth?
It's just, yeah, these guys.
No pressure, guys.
Why you were breaking into places I don't know?
I mean, no pressure from the back room where we're currently locked because of someone breaking and entering in a mercenary tavern. I mean,
let's be honest. He totally had it if she did not net 20. Like, he really had it. Like, dude, it would have been... Roland would have been the same way. Like, it would have been like, oh my god, how the fuck did this happen?
He really had it.
Roland
He really had it until he didn't.
Yeah. So, Mirth, you realize that because they had spotted you, you are pretty much... It has gone quiet out here. You are pretty much surrounded right now.
What's the inside of this barn look like?
It's a very simple barn. There's that kind of half wall with a bunch of crates stacked up. There is not a second floor to this barn. There's
That's what I was wondering.
there's nothing up there. There's just the front doors, and there's no way to lock them because the lock has been absolutely decimated.
Is there a way to hide in there, inside the place?
There's really not. It depends on who they sell him to, but yes, you could totally try and break him out.
Can we stop trying to break things? Because clearly breaking things has not done us well.
So there's really not much. I mean, you could try and hide behind one of the doors to get the drop on one when they come in. But other than that, there's really not much room to hide in here. It's a very small kind of barn.
Okay. Is there a window to, like, this corner over here?
There's a very, very small, not one you can fit through. They had the, like I said, the same with the window on this side. It was very tiny.
I guess I will. Okay? Can I get? Damn it. I'm not. Okay. Which? I don't know. So many different things I can do.
Versi, did you roll initiative?
Yeah, I can't. I didn't click the token, but I got a 17.
I'll crouch. Try to stay as hidden as I possibly can, and stay by the door. Oh, the door's the only way in, right?
Yes.
Okay, then I'll stay by the door.
You would realize that you can easily get a stealth to get an attack off, but like once they open the door, you're in plain sight.
Okay. So I'll roll stealth then?
You don't even need to roll it because you're enclosed in the building.
Okay.
There's one person that knows where you're going, but they won't be the first one to the building, so it doesn't matter. That being said, you're holding your action to attack, or what are you holding your action to?
Yep.
Alright, so
Oh my god.
this very dark-skinned elf, grayish hair, you kind of see him pass by the window just briefly, and he is going to come right up here. He's going to boot the door in. You have your ready action.
So it's just the rapier, not the dagger?
Please
I'll let you go both.
Okay.
Please do non-lethal damage, please. Please. Oh my god.
26 and 24, I believe will
Sure.
both hit. Yeah, because you can't get it above that. So 14 and 7 is 21. You have sneak attack, which is 39 points of damage. You can see their bars, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Just 2 quick stabs. He just, like there's that, the trickle of blood, he just kind of smiles at you. And he is going to...
I smile back.
He's going to attack you.
That's fine.
2 rapiers and a dagger. 21, 20, and 19.
19 beats my AC.
Okay. So that's 12. Tell me when you want on Uncanny Dodge. You're gonna do it before all of them rolled. That's wrong.
I guess I'll do the first one.
Yes. All right. So 6 on the first, 12 on the second, and this dagger. Oh, the dagger to roll. So 7 on the third, and I need a Constitution saving throw.
12 on the second.
And then 7. Because I accidentally clicked them out of order.
Okay. Constitution. 9. Darn it, I should have thought to apply poison to my blades first, too.
Okay, just so you know, you have the poison condition. You have a disadvantage on all attack rolls and ability checks from here on out.
Okay.
And that is the poison. So, Mirth, that says Veresi. We're back at the table.
Mm-hmm.
And, the other one nods. Crystal sits back down with his brother. So, how are we to proceed, Princess? I mean, obviously, you saw that bluffing and being a bit loud isn't the way out.
Tell me about it. I do not have my signet ring. I cannot get that for you. It is home. And home, for me, is an ocean away. I did not carry it, because, well, you already know the truth. I don't need it where I'm from. Just like you didn't need a signet ring to tell me who I was. I am me, and that's always enough.
So then, what are you going to do for us?
What would you like for me to do for you. I am not used to this, so please forgive me of my ignorance. But I am not used to having to barter for my freedom.
Where are you staying, dear?
I am staying in Penrith.
Interesting. Who do you know of importance?
She kind of blinks a little bit, and she's like, I don't really know of one person that would be, well, perhaps two. One really on a personal level. I'm not sure of his level of importance because I was never told. But his name is Roland.
Now there's a look between the two brothers. Actually, you know what? Brother, is that bounty on the orc still hefty?
The orc or the half orc?
The half orc.
Yeah.
He pulls out a letter and hands it to her. Deliver this to the bartender of the Fearless Wolf, please. Make sure he knows it comes from friends. Your life depends on it.
She carefully puts it away into her bag, make sure it's not wrinkled or anything like that. Thank you.
I would believe the owner would like you then to join your friends in the kitchen.
I have a feeling that. Wait, does she know that they've already signaled out Mirth, that he's breaking into rooms?
Yeah, you would kind of have the general idea that Mirth has probably been caught, seeing that all of your party was taken and forced in with the owner, and he was pretty pissed.
She kind of bows her head in what would only be considered a respectful bow from her sitting position. And she's like, I must get the one I consider a brother. I feel like he may have gotten himself into trouble.
I do not believe I can allow you to do that. I'm sorry. But,
Zippy looks at her and goes, I'll tell you what I told you, friends. Be of charge. Don't piss off the owner.
Oh, believe me, I am not trying to. What I want, well,
your friend,
just to beat him upside the head, if at all possible.
You know what, brother? I'll handle this. Please, princess, give me a moment. He stands up. The door, Crystal, as you just walk back in, the door opens and says, and he goes, caught him. The princess and I have come to an arrangement. We'll be going up. We'll be leaving, and over the telepathic link, you also hear this to the brother and sister. We'll be going out to the door. We'll be going and grabbing our things and exiting. I'll make sure you grab things from the room. Which, Kaylin, that'd be you going back through the secret door and into the room grabbing the stuff. He looks at him. She would like to go outside and find the missing member. Is that okay with you? He, like, there's you guys see this person. What? If they don't come back, and he looks at all of you, and something else gets broken, you'll be paying double for it. Do you understand? looking to Tenon, Rise, Goddard, and Erica. Crystal.
Yeah, nobody's gonna be breaking anything.
Can we just go and punch Mirth in the face, tie him up, and just bring him back? Do you know what? We could just leave, and you can have Mirth.
We're not there yet. He's saying the carriage is there, so when the carriage arrives, you guys will be able to leave.
Yeah.
Okay. How about we pay a little something? Sir, how much to pay for damages that Mirth has
We
caused?
paid for the lock.
I'm meaning beyond just the lock.
I won't know until the patrons go through all of their stuff. It could take an hour.
Would 100 gold pieces maybe smooth things over a little bit?
I am not throwing you in jail. I'm pretty sure between us things are smoothed over.
Let's just take what he's being very generous to us, and I appreciate it that you understand that this was all happening. Not as a party decision.
This is the indiscretions of a fool.
If Crystal is still in the room,
You'll get your turn in 1 second. This was just ending up for Essie's turn. So Zippy comes into the kitchen as well. You see them both go through this door before the sister comes out in the secret door behind the Drake, and they exit through the back room out the side door, going back to the shed over here, grabbing a few stored things and heading south. That being said, Zeppi, with the conversation and that which remains on your turn, you could make it outside if you choose to do so.
Okay, so
You'll go to this square right here. That's all you can do to finish your turn.
Okay, so she stands up and she bows, I'm guessing, to the brothers, and she says, "Thank you." And then she clicks her boots and she dashes outside to go see if she can find Mirth.
Yeah, you kind of throw the doors open, and you see what you see outside.
Oh, Lord above. Okay.
And that is your turn. Quite startled by someone coming outside. That was not planned. One of them is going to look for... They both kind of look over to the female at the far end. She's like, "What? She's rare. Take her too, then." And they're going to fire some shots at you, then.
Oh, dear Lord. Am I moving past them, or did I just get outside?
No, you just get outside. That's all you had, because you probably should have been inside on your turn. But I let you get outside because you wanted to go outside. So they're going to each make two range attacks at you.
Okie dokie.
That's a natural 20.
Okay.
Let me update that. Okay, 2 more natural 20s I need to add to here. Sorry, I'm updating the counter. So that's that, and sneak attack on the first shot. So that is 15, 30, 46 points of damage on the first shot.
46?
Yep.
Okay.
The second shot is fired at you from the same one. 25 hits. So another 14. Second one takes aim and is going to fire a shot. 22 will hit you. That's 23 in sneak. So 23 and 6 is 29. And then the last shot, nat 1, he'll put it into his buddy for 16.
Can someone just calculate all that damage for me really quick? Because I was trying to do
that one. Absolutely.
Obviously not the nat one, but everything else. Can someone please do that for me really quick? Because I was trying to do it as I was going along, and it wasn't enough. And I don't know. My math skills are atrocious, unfortunately.
$101.
101, even with the nat one.
I'll double check. 77. Yeah, that seems right.
Holy crap. Okay. Well, I am looking real rough.
So yeah, you step out. What's your HP at?
I have 86 hit points in total. I'm down to 9 after that.
Yep. So, Rusty steps out. The quick thing, three bolts, just 3 arrows right in her. Just kind of slumps against the door. And now it's the Enchantress's turn. Let's see, what does she want to do?
I don't know. What do the kidnappers want to do?
She wants to... Veresi, I need a charisma saving throw.
A charisma saving throw?
Yes, poison damage is included. Yep, charisma saving throw.
Oh god. 9.
You are considered charmed for the next 1 minute. Just these sweet words in your ears, and it sounds so good. Crystal.
Bye, guys. I didn't actually do anything.
You just get this, Crystal. Even in here, you haven't heard from Mirth. Rusty's gone outside. You know, there's, you know, you're just waiting, but there's this chill up your spine. So you know something's wrong, but you don't know what it is.
As a free action, she would like to tell the barkeep owner person about what she learned about the Dark Elves. What does he say in response?
I mean, there's been rumors of a couple portals of the Fae being here, and I mean, he looks at you and looks you over. I mean, you know plane shift, do you not?
I do.
So I mean, it's not in the realms of possibilities. You tell about tonight.
What?
Do you tell him that they might come back tonight?
Yes.
He goes, well then, I can't exactly set you on the road. You can take the drowse room, but you'll be under lock and key. No wish harm to come to you. You may pick one of you to go retrieve your 2 compatriots.
Sorry, I didn't hear that.
Because of the information given by the drow, you may pick one of you to go retrieve your compatriots. The rest
I
are going to
don't
be
mind
taken up to a room.
volunteering.
And
Oh, I'm pretty
We-
fast.
We
I can go.
could. We don't necessarily have to travel via the road. We could. We know roughly what the threat is at this point. We could always send a different team of people to assist if that is what you still require.
he's saying he doesn't want to toss you out on the street tonight into an
Yeah.
ambush.
Godard's saying that you don't have to toss us out. We can get home a different route. You have two relatively high-level clerics in your party.
Well, if that's what you choose to do, but only one of you will go outside. It's been still. I'd rather not have more things destroyed.
Yeah,
To retrieve your compatriots.
I'm pretty fast. I might be the fastest to get out there.
10. If you're going, do not take any risks.
I can go. I can get out.
You know, I've broken stuff, and I know it's mostly my fault. So let me go and prove to you guys that I can be useful.
This sounds like a recipe for bloody disaster, this does.
Come on.
No,
I'd rather have...
This is kind of classic Erigar, so
I would rather have a full, like...
Right.
I'd rather have someone quick go out and take a quick gander, and if there's no way we can get to both of them, then grab whoever's closest and just... Because if there's something, I don't know what's going on anymore. Like, we
There's
could
something
say,
up there.
if there's something, because if it's night time, we said we come
we've
back
been
at night.
told that there's.
If there's something going on with the Dark Fae, I don't know who can survive. To be honest, I don't want to risk a trip to the Feywild. It will not end well for me.
No.
The
So
only ones it would possibly end well for are Rise, Tenon, and Crystal that are in that room.
Yeah, so
Because they all have Fey blood.
I will not be leaving this room
What
until
about
we are
me?
ready to depart. They're in
Okay,
this room.
well-
You can split the room.
If Erigar wants to go out, you know, I'm fine with that. If you guys want me or Crystal to go out, I'm fine with that too.
As I said, I don't mind volunteering to go.
We just need a way to communicate. So if the situation's untenable, we can get out of this nice barkeeper's scales. Sorry. And
Well, Crystal and I can talk to each other.
So can Erigar.
And Erigar, that's right. Okay, go
And
Erigar. He can talk to us.
What's gonna happen is we go out, we go retrieve somebody, and we're all gonna be put under lock and key here until our
or we can. God looks at Crystal, or we could word of recall back to our temples and lick our wounds, and maybe send other party members to salvage the situation because we've left a negative impression.
No. They left a negative impression.
Yes, but we're guilty by association, Rise.
Yeah, you know, we gotta take responsibility.
We have to take one for the team, so to speak.
Yeah.
Goddard is very obviously not impressed by having to say that.
Well, sometimes things get weird.
Yep, like a trip to the Feywild as a human being. Yeah, let's not risk that. I like my brain where it is, solid and not completely outside my skull.
So you and your brain can just have to stay over
right
there
in this
in the
corner.
chill corner, and
In
you
the
can
dark
chill
corner,
in the dark corner where no one can see you.
because I'm spooky.
Okay.
Chuckles.
It's the chill time.
So who
That's
have
the
you
chill.
Who have you?
Erigar, go ahead. You can talk to us. Let us know if you need us.
You can move one movement, Erigar. One worth of movement on this turn. You'll now be going on Crystal's turn.
Okay. So I could get here.
You can get to behind.
I
Just
could
behind
get
Risa.
here.
Mr. Barkeep,
You can push through. Yeah, you can push through.
Could Crystal keep, like, not leaving the room? Can Crystal just make sure she can still keep vision on Erigar as we send him out? Because just in the emergency case we need to get him and whoever he can, like, him out, then that is...
He can talk to us.
It's an insurance policy, if you will.
Roll me persuasion.
Persuasion. Yeah, no.
He seems unimpressed.
He shrugs. Yeah, okay, fair enough.
So, Erica, you can move your 40 if you'd like.
Alright.
You kind of step out of the door. You see Baresi. Then, as the door closes behind you, you see the arrows in her, but she's different. And you see a number of these things. One guy going over to the ring, and you see this. You know they are all some sort of dark fae. Mirth, it is your turn.
Mirth, this would be the
Oh, sorry, I was
moment.
muted.
He was muted.
I was. I will disengage. Because I guess I can see Erigar.
You could have saw him coming out. Yeah, you would have seen him.
Disengage. One. Run down here. Say, I found the kidnappers and stab this guy in front of me
Okay.
with advantage because he's right there, right?
With Eben. Because you are poisoned and can't have automatic disadvantage.
16.
16 is just a hit.
So no sneak attack.
You
But
still get
13.
sneak attack because Erigar's within him.
Okay. Follow me. So
34.
13 plus 21.
Okay.
That's it.
Alright. He is going to rush down here. And then he is going to hold his action for Varesi to step within 5 feet. Varesi, charmed, steps here. Marth, you see her rapiers out, just walking towards you. And as you're paying attention to him, you are stabbed 3 times. For a 25, a 16 misses you, correct?
Miss. Yes.
And then a 27.
That is. So, let's see, the first one does how much?
17.
Okay, and the next one?
8.
Okay.
Varesi will then continue her motion. Would you like to take an attack of opportunity against her? As she leaves both of your threats. She did not attack you. She merely provided the distraction needed.
Do I know she's charmed?
Hey, you could take a wild guess. I mean, she's like zombie walking towards her.
Can I knock her out?
You can attempt to.
I will attempt to knock her out.
Okay. At disadvantage with your attack.
18?
18. Varesi, do you have anything that allows you to up your AC when you're moving? Do you have the movement one? Superiority die?
I'm sorry, say again?
Do you have the footwork thing for Battlemaster?
No. I do have riposte though, which
He didn't miss.
He didn't miss? Okay. You know,
So yeah, you hit her.
He already took disadvantage. Yeah. Like he would only get disadvantage because I have my boots of swiftness clicked and I'm moving past him.
Roll damage.
Yeah.
Are you sneak
13?
attacking or not?
Do I need... Well, I mean, if I'm just knocking her out, do I need to?
You do not. So she will get to... She'll basically plop there, unconscious on the ground. Still considered charmed, by the way.
Okay.
Okay. That'll be Varesi's turn because she's unconscious.
Do I have to make death saving throws?
No, you are non-lethal.
Yay. Kind of would
I know-
prefer to
I know
try
what
to
I-
be sold into slavery.
I know what I'm doing.
Do you now? You sure?
The
Hey, if I had-
Forest Hunter
I'm regretting listening to Aragar when he says check the doors.
is now
I wouldn't
going to use his bonus action to disengage.
That's probably a good idea.
And this one's going to fire twice at Mirth.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Okay. Just evasion, please.
You mean uncanny?
I mean, yeah, that's what I meant.
Can someone add that up for me? With both sneak attacks.
So 39. So, no, 3 on me.
So 19 damage. Second
He's nat
shot.
20.
That hits.
26. 17.
I'm at 16.
Second Forest Hunter. Continuing on Mirth. 23.
That hits.
17.
I am unconscious.
Okay. Second attack now on you, Ergar. 14.
Misses.
Okay.
And now they miss.
Mirth.
Right?
You're also not bleeding out. You're
Is
also
this-
knocked unconscious.
Great.
They can do that with longbows? I thought they could only do like non-lethal damage with melee
It's not
weapons.
it's not the attack. It's what the poison.
No. Oh, okay.
If I was conscious, I could tell you all about this.
25 feet.
Breaking into fishes this one.
Alright.
Part of the problem.
Which of you wants to be 1 and which of you wants to be 2?
Uh-oh.
Rolling into 2. Ergar, she's not attacking you.
I'll be 2.
Okay, rolling a d2. Ergar, you watch her lean down, put her hand on Mirth's forehead. Mirth disappears.
Mother!
Okay.
You may
Well,
make me a
it's nice
free
knowing you
Arcana
guys.
check. Ergar, make me an Arcana. Mirth was just plane shifted.
Alright.
That is her turn.
My turn?
You is now your turn.
You remember when we were in the keep and I said I felt sick?
So,
I'm having flashbacks.
is it a free action to use my pearl?
I would say it's more like a bonus because you're having to activate it. It should be an action, but I'm not going to be mean.
Happy New Year's.
So I couldn't go in werewolf form, do my pearl, and attack.
No. You can do all of them.
Okay. I'll go to my pearl and say, well, looks like you guys are right. There's some people here, and, well, not looking too well. Mirth just vanished, for I see he's unconscious, and I'm out here alone. And I'm about to kick some ass.
Oh shit. Don't die.
Crystal or Strelly?
As the other part of this, you may elect one person between Tenon and Crystal to attempt a persuasion check to get the rest of you released.
Yeah. Don't you have a halo? Doesn't your halo help you with that?
It does. I could activate it and use it.
I think, given that I have a 0 or a 4 in this,
Using technical terms.
If I can, I would like to do that.
Okay, the halo gives you advantage against what alignments?
I will look.
If I recall, it's good aligned persuasion on good aligned
I'm
people.
pretty
isn't
sure it is.
Yeah, good creatures and
Technically, he is a neutral.
intimidation.
Oh.
He is a neutral.
Well, that's okay.
So you may make a persuasion. What do you say? What you say means everything, whether you have advantage, disadvantage, or even. Lick those RP chops, Crystal.
Crystal used the Tavern Ogre's name, which I didn't get to write down, but she would remember it. And she would say, "Sir, I know that we haven't had the best of times since we've come here, but I just received word that there are people outside who are attempting to abduct my friends and have abducted one. I would like to help them if I could. Very please. And if we take care of them, at least here, then we wouldn't have to worry about any more of your patrons going missing.
Roll me a persuasion. On a 20, he looks to you, says, "There's no reward. Go." Everyone there, not named Crystal, including Erigar, we are restarting the round. Everyone roll me initiative.
Thank you, sir.
Can I get my attacks in or no?
I will let you make one attack because we're going to restart the entire... I'll let you take your turn because you were actually out there. But
Okay.
Roll me your initiative with your tokens, please. Everyone in? You make your attacks. Who are you making them on?
Chantress.
Okay. A 29 and a 29 will both hit. That is 20, 31. You didn't have your bonus action to put it on. You still have to put it on.
Oh, right, sorry.
So that's 31 damage. So make sure she doesn't have any immunities. Okay, she does not. There's 31 damage. Yeah, because it's no, the bonuses aren't. That's only undead. Tenon, top of the round. There is a door here, Tenon, in the back.
Yeah.
And there's also
Okay.
a door here. You also there's a door here that leads to the other side. You saw them exit.
That also leads outside.
Yeah.
Okay.
There are potentially 3 ways to get out.
Okay.
This up here, by the way, whoever's doing that one, that's a fireplace.
Sorry?
I was saying whoever was marking from here, that's a stove and a fireplace. You will take fire damage. Whoever's trying to go.
Oh, you mean I don't get flu powder? I can't just
Don't
out.
you test me. I know
Yeah.
what I'm doing. I'm professional.
Alright, well, I think
So
that
it's
going,
10, and then that's 40. 40 it's 40 from you to the door.
40 for there, okay, and then I would still have 5 feet, but... So wait, then I could... So 40 to the top of the stairs? Sorry,
Yeah,
you
to the
said?
top stairs. Just to get outside, it's 40 from you.
And then I could get to there and hit the duelist. Okay.
You could, yes.
Alright. So I'm gonna go there. And, obviously I see Baresi is down.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And Erigar and Enchantress. Alright.
You see what looks to be like a dual wielder rogue kind of guy, kind of looking at you as you come up. You see some sort of dark fae with these horns, obviously some sort of spellcaster, and you also see the 2 archers raising their bows.
Alrighty. He's like, he looks over at this this duelist guy over here. He's like, "Hi. How's it going?" Oh,
That's a nat 1.
that's
So I'll
pain.
add that to the good old counter.
That's painful. Really?
Savvy,
Really?
you still drinking for that
Come
once?
I am. This game hasn't ended, so I haven't gone to get more beer. I have to basically pound one when we come back to the next game. So yes,
It's gonna be
it's
insane.
forgot a lot. So roll me damage on the nat 1 as you crack Erigar over the back of the head.
Ow.
Yeah. Yeah,
Ignore
that's,
the pluses.
Yeah, that's 19 error as you hit over the back of the head with the staff. The 22 will hit even if he was to use a reaction.
19.
16.
The
19
15
for
plus
you.
4. Yes.
Yep. That's your 2
Okay,
attacks.
and then I'm gonna spend a key and do a couple of unarmed strikes.
26 and a 21 will both hit.
Much better. And if this is bringing him down, I am doing non-lethal. I don't know at this point, exactly which one.
Yeah, it doesn't bring him down.
Yeah. Okay.
They're pretty hardy.
Yeah, but just that's my goal is to knock him out, not kill him. So also because I hit him with the unarmed strike.
You can't take reactions.
Did he take a reaction? No.
No.
Did he take a reaction?
He was going to, but it wouldn't have mattered because he would need to be a 20 for him to stop you from hitting him. So.
Oh, okay. Well, he can't take reactions now anyway, so.
Yeah, till the end of your next turn, right?
Yes.
Okay. Rise.
Alright, I guess I'm just gonna follow out. Yeah, okay, yeah.
So that's action, bonus action, right? To move.
To move?
Yeah.
Yeah, action then bonus action.
Yep, so you still have 20 movement left if you needed it.
Okay, so... Are we beating the hell out of everyone? Just so I'm clear on that.
I think he's looking from direction from Tavern.
Tennant says knock them out.
I'll say get the Enchantress. She's the one that can banish them or put them to the...
Alright, what 20-foot square?
Okay, so we'll go like that.
Alright, I'm going to actually draw it because it is concentration.
And then we'll end my turn there.
So you're basically choosing the Rangers, correct?
And the Enchantress.
You can't get them all. It's a 20 by 20. It's that big.
We'll get the Enchantress then. And one of the rogues. Well, hunters rather.
Okay.
Yep, perfect.
She will make a dex save. What is the DC? Because it's under the
15.
15. She has it. Oh, she's not advantage. She will fail. There's advantage on her. And then the hunter will make his dex save. He will pass. He will not take care of her.
So she starts to illuminate blue. And that will be my turn.
Okay. The duelist is going to... He's going to attack Tenon. 3 attacks. An 11, a natural 20, and a 19.
Only the natural 20 hits.
Okay. Just adding it to the counter. 5 and 5 so far for my boys and girls. 10. You're immune to the poison condition.
Yes.
13, 23.
Okay.
So even though the dagger, if you get hit by the dagger, don't worry about it, because you don't have to save against it. Varesi is knocked unconscious. Goddard.
Hello. Goddard can make it to just behind Rise this turn.
Okay.
So he can stand just here. Which means I can still take a pot shot at somebody, can't I?
Considering he's probably holding the door open a little bit with his hip.
No, then I probably can't.
No. Rise is probably holding the door open with his hip because he knows other people are coming. I would say, even though he didn't say it, I will say that he's doing it.
Okay. which case I'm going to target the duelist and I'm going to fire a guiding bolt.
That'll hit him, even with partial cover.
It says 14 damage.
Yep.
And the next target that hits him before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Correct.
And he glitters with a dim mystical light.
You're making them all sparkle.
Yeah, sparkliness.
You guys are horrendous.
And as a bonus...
A bonus, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to throw a healing word at Tenon.
Okay.
At level 2. There you go. So it's 11 health for you, Tenon. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, Madfish. I'm going to assume Madfish is just not unmuting herself. Cool.
Okay. Enchantress' turn. She reaches down, places her hand on Veresi, and Veresi disappears.
I'm sorry, say that again?
You've been plane shifted, dear.
Oh. I thought that's what you said.
Yeah. That is her action. I do not think she has any bonuses. Actually, she does. She ends up over here with Misty Step. Just stands back. I skipped the archer's turn. God damn it. So it didn't matter because they were still gonna shoot. So I'll do the archers. My bad. It is, only been 12 hours. You can if you'd like to. I guess I'll be. I think we might need you for the next game, but I don't know. So that's your choice. Well, they saw the monk attack, so there's that. Aragar's Blood Hunter. Tenon doesn't look like a noble, so they wouldn't notice that. Rise is just some drow, and they can't really see God. So Aragar, they're firing at you.
Oh God.
A 15 and a 10.
Miss.
Then Alta steps out. This one fires at you as well. A 16.
Miss.
And an 18.
Why weren't they shooting like this earlier?
It's a miss or a hit?
No, it just hits. Oh, matches.
22 points of damage.
Okay.
Alright, Aragard, is now your turn.
Alright. So, my Sunblade, I can Misty Step with it.
I'm where you can.
So can I Misty Step over here?
Yep.
That's a bonus action or an action?
It's a bonus.
Okay.
You must step 30 feet.
And I will attack.
Alright.
And I don't get the... Oh wait, do I get the extra? Because...
You do not get the extra.
Okay. The thing says, the blood right automatically applies upon drawing this weapon.
Oh, does it? Okay, then you would get the extra.
Okay.
I forgot that blade.
Alright. No problem.
Those both hit. So that's 25 and your damages. And then minus 21. Okay. That is your turn. And finally, Crystal. As you're probably having a beautiful conversation with the Drake, you're like, oh yeah, run.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I gotta go.
He waves a wing at you.
And I guess I can get here.
If you're using an action, if you're double moving, you can get all the way outside. Easily.
Okay, never mind. It says roll a d6.
After, yeah, because you could keep
Yeah.
using it.
Okay, but I rolled a 2, so it doesn't matter.
So what are you doing? There you go. So double moving to get to there.
Mm-hmm.
You see what you see in front of you. There is no Mirth of Ressi in sight. There's 2 archers and a duelist. You can kind of see Aragar fighting something around the corner.
As a free action, can I guess, ask Tinnen where the others are? Like,
Yeah,
where's
yeah.
Mirth?
Free actions, you run out, you're freaking out. Where are they? Yeah.
That magic lady that Aragar is beating up made Varese disappear. I don't know where Mirth is. I'm trying to knock these guys out.
Restrain. Got it. And double movement, so that's both mine. I don't have my bonus then.
Yep.
I
You only have a bonus.
only have my bonus.
Correct.
Well, that's okay. Because no. Bonus. Sorry. Crystal will shield of faith Aragar.
Okay. So Aragar, you AC goes up 2.
Up 2? Ah, cool.
That is the end of Crystal's turn. Tenon.
Alright. Take this guy down.
Has anyone hit him yet? Because if not, you have advantage on the hit.
Nope, she does have advantage. An 18 will just hit.
Okay. For that many.
19. He stops shimmering.
Okay. Again.
That will hit. You were non-lethally trying to take him out. He is
knocking him out. Okay. Should I go for the enchantress or take out the archers? I can get to either of them.
They do kind of hurt.
All right.
Obviously, avoiding the big shiny thing that makes you make it extra.
Yeah, I've got plenty of movement
I know.
around. All right. So
hey, baby boo. How you doing?
And I'm gonna tap this guy on the shoulder. Be like, hi. Nice.
Those will hurt.
Oh.
It's 11 and 12, so that is 23 points of damage. Whack.
Right in the
Whack.
face. In the face.
Oh, yeah.
I'm also non-lethally, but you know, I'm a little annoyed.
Key point spent, or because of the.
Yeah,
so
I'm down
actions.
to.
Yep. All right, rise.
Right, I am not letting her get away.
These characters right now, I think the lowest is a 10 or an 11, and then the highest 10. Well, no, Crystal's higher. Crystal's a 14.
Indeed.
10 and is 12.
Yeah.
I'm going to cast darkness here.
Okay. So just to envelop her, or
No, to block her path.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
So
So
she
you
will
put
be
up
running into
darkness behind.
Yep.
Okay, that's your action.
Yep, that'll do, mate.
Alright, Zulus is down. So we go to Goddard.
Right, let's have a look at the. So is that Julius is unconscious?
Yep. Knocked out, unconscious, captured, technically.
Okay, I'm gonna move up to next to Crystal.
Hello.
Hello, Crystal. How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
Well, that takes a bit separated on New Year's, but glad you had fun.
I am going to give Tenon Shield of Faith.
Okay.
So you get 2 AC.
Sweet.
And because that was my bonus action, I'm then going to use my action to. I'm going to guiding bolt the hunter that Tenon is next to.
Oh yeah, I'll hit.
Yep. So that's 13 damage, and then it shimmers like a special snowflake.
Okay. Anything else on your turn? Got any more movement?
No, I'm alright.
Darkness is also concentration, so this will drop. And so does her shimmering. That being said, the one next to you, Tenon, just disengages as a bonus. Will then shoot rise, because everyone else is shimmering or in heavy armor. 25 rise.
Yep.
That's 15 and a 14 probably. So second one also pulls up, shoots at you as well. A 9, however 21.
Yeah, 21 will do it.
So just 10. So
Okay.
in total 25 points of damage to rise. There you go. Evergar.
God.
Buddy. There's this crazy thing that she likes to do, and she just kind of puts a hand under your face, and she is going to. Let me show what this does. Let's see here. Oh, there's so many fun things.
I don't like it.
Which one do I want to use?
One that kills me.
No. Make me a charisma saving throw.
Oh God. The worst one. Oh hey.
You succeed. You do not become her thrall. You do not immediately turn around and beat the shit out of Rise.
Yeah.
She, however, will again misty step 30 feet into the darkness.
Oh, son of a bitch.
So, I'm just going to move her. We're going to go up map because we have them. So, why the fuck not? Just.
Conveniently placed.
One more. Okay. Erica, you can no longer see her. There is darkness in front of you.
Oh, I'm gonna run through it and chase her.
Okay. Make me a perception check. You have no clue which direction she went.
God damn it.
Is she glowing and stuff?
No, because when he casted darkness, it dropped.
Would dark vision help?
Nope, it's magical darkness. You are
Okay.
completely blind. However, at a 22 with disadvantage, you somehow, I'm going to say it's because you're part werewolf, because your order, just pop out and you've smelled her.
Okay. Have I used my bonus action?
You have not yet.
So I could turn into a werewolf?
You could.
I could. That does give me some benefits, doesn't it?
It does.
I guess I will. Okay, so I'll turn to werewolf. Bam! And then...
16 just meets.
Okay.
That's 29. And then another 12. I got dropping this sunblade through 2 times. Thank you for the follow, Bibbidi Boo. And
Was there something else it did? I forget.
not to her.
Okay.
Got some other stuff, just some other things, but not to her.
Okay.
There's Erica's turn. Crystal.
Can't see her, can I?
Yeah. Between here and the darkness, yeah, she's gone. So is Erigar.
There's also a barn between us and
Yeah.
the Enchantress.
Yep, and then forest.
Trees and stuff, I bet.
They are literally running off into the utter darkness, fighting solo.
Fuck that bitch.
Okay. Let's see then. Restore a healing word prize as a bonus.
Okay. Oh yeah, the Chocobo's the best. That's 18 healing for you, Raz.
Thank you.
And as your action, yes, 2 people have been plane shifted already.
They're within 15, yes. If I got here, can I see them?
Oh, you can see the 2 forest hunters, you just can't see. You won't be able to see through the darkness. It's magical darkness. So you can see the 2 forest hunters, you just can't see anything else.
Oh, okay.
You also know these are dark fey crystal as well.
Yes.
You do have a spell that combats that.
I do.
Uh-huh. Do you have banishment prepared?
I do.
You can cast at a higher level to banish both of them.
I want to do that.
Okay, what is your DC?
It's a 20.
Yeah. Wisdom save or charisma save?
I don't have to look up.
Oh, you can just roll the spell. Yeah, just roll me the spell. So you have to cast it at 5th level. So the top one will make a save. Poof. Bottom one. Poof. Ergar, your Shield of Faith does, however, drop.
Oh,
Crystal,
okay.
in 1 minute, Crystal, you know that they will be not able to return to this plane.
Crystal will tell as a free action. I guess she can't activate her pearl to tell Illic or Erika, I guess, but she will tell them that
in future
they're
episodes,
gonna be gone for the next minute and they can't come back.
we play out of a Discord too, so there's a lot of downtime.
Sorry,
RPG.
they're gonna
Wait.
be what?
But in future episodes,
That
they
they're
will
not gonna come back.
So those
find
two
out
have
where they went.
managed.
There
Wait,
will be
in a
Are they
minute,
gonna-
do they come
Yeah, they're
back?
back in a
in the
minute.
storyline.
No,
They
no,
will.
they're
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, they
I
will
think-
not. If she does not lose concentration, they're gone in 1 minute. They will never not be able to come back to
Oh,
this
they'll
plane.
never come back.
Okay, we gotta take her down.
That is
Uh-huh.
Crystal's turn unless you're moving.
Crystal will move next to Raz.
Okay. Tenon, you know that she's somewhere on the other side of that field of darkness.
Okay.
You
Can
don't
I
know which
hold-
direction because it's you were too far away to
Um,
really get a good perception.
Yeah, you know what? I'm actually gonna just I'd have to hold my whole turn if I wanted to move, right? Like
Yes.
change, like tell them the turn order. Okay.
But you just wait till the rise is done.
Yeah. Because I need to be able to move, so I'm gonna have to do that. Because Rise is gonna like drop the darkness on his turn, I assume. Right?
That's
I
a
can't
free
run
action.
through there. Yeah, I can't run through there while it's dark. So I am going to have to wait until it's gone so that I can get to her and then attack. So
Okay.
that's my option.
So hold their turn, rise. Tenon basically says, I need you to drop it so I can get to them.
And of course, he's going to listen and drop it.
Okay. That happens. What else? You can see them from where you are, Rise. I mean, it's
So I
it would be
suppose-
a hard like bow shot, but in term because of the trees and stuff like that it would be there. But
Is that
in terms of
40 feet?
movement, that's 40 feet, yeah, right there. You
I can
definitely
move
bonus,
40
yeah.
feet.
You could, yeah. A rogue with only one dual wielding one weapon, yeah, you're pretty much 60 feet around.
Could I sneak attack?
You would because Ergar is there.
Sweet. Let's hopefully get this thing down.
A 26 is a hit. For 22, she is still up. It's close. That is Rise's turn. Tenon.
So I'm gonna go here.
Yep.
Or here, wherever it gives me.
It is,
Whoops.
there's a same advantage either way.
Okay.
Hit.
That.
So tell me, are you knocking her out or killing her?
Sorry?
You trying to take her prisoner or trying to kill her?
No, I'm knocking her out. I don't know what's
Yeah.
going on.
Yeah, so Tenon just walks up, gets her at Aragar's, Rise just stabs in, she thrusts forward, and as she does, her eyes go big, Tenon, as you see, as your staff just comes straight across, like, the eyebrow line, just in the forehead, and just, she falls back. You are officially out at this point. There is nothing to knock her out of concentration. Crystal, you will keep concentration for 1 minute. You're not going to let it drop, right?
You cut out.
You would like to keep concentration for the next minute and not let them come back, correct? There's nothing to hit you to not go to concentration. All right, so we are officially out of turn. That being said, what are you guys doing with your two quote-unquote prisoners?
Well, we need to find out what the hell's going on.
Alright, so you drag them back. We'll say put them against for... time's sake, you put them against the barn. You have them utterly surrounded.
We'll go get the owner guy. He should know what's going
Did
on.
the drow leave?
The drow had left before you guys were fighting.
All of them?
All three, yeah.
Okay.
So the owner does come flopping out those wings. He's, by the way, he's tiny. He's like Dracon-sized crystal. And he just kind of perches kind of above them almost on the bar, just looking and says, well, they're prisoners.
Well, I mean, you know more than we do about what's been going on here.
I know that
These are the ones taking people?
I would
They
assume
took
so.
some of our people. How are we going to get them back?
You would have to find out where in the hell in the Fae they are. The Fae is as big as this world, if not bigger.
I guess.
I could take us to the Fae, but I don't.
You would need to know exactly where.
Yeah.
Goddard just starts shaking his head. I'm not going to the Fae. The greatest
No,
of
no.
respect to everyone here. Like,
No.
I don't want to risk it.
No, I don't want
I
you to
understand,
either.
That's if they even went to the Fae. I mean,
Well, they've
she has to
suggested
have no
it.
clue. Well, that's
They've
where he would.
suggested it.
That's where he would. For the dragon to assume. I'm just saying the dragon is assuming the Fae because they're Fae, but they could have taken them anywhere. To be honest with you guys, any other plane of existence, inner or outer.
Yeah, they could.
I don't know anything about planes of existence. This is out of my league.
So,
Anybody have any ideas?
Maybe if we send a couple people ahead and then we send the rest of the team.
Send them where?
Well,
Bunch of them to the
we
Fae.
need information.
We don't know that they're at the Fae. I mean, it's likely they are, given Dark Elves and their points of origin, but they don't have to be from there. They could be in the elemental plane of water for whatever reason. Or
Does
they can understand.
this Enchantress lady have an arcane focus? If so, I think we should remove it from her.
Oh,
Well,
Just in
Okay.
case no one's
call
thought
for
of that.
hands.
Just in case no one's thought of that.
Paragon.
I'm sorry, it's an idea.
okay. So can we see if she has anything on her though? An arcane focus.
it seems to be all innate spellcasting.
Damn it.
No sort of spell focus.
Okay. Well, I would say let's not wake her up because, well, to be honest, I'm not a fan of being thrown about across the planes of existence. What about this guy? He's obviously someone who's in the know.
But why would he tell us? And I mean, we're not gonna torture the guy. That would just. That's not cool.
Yeah,
Gotta find a way to
that's
make
not
him
cool.
tell us.
Well, it's not necessarily torture that gets things done. It's the threat of torture that gets things done.
Yeah, but you know, that's not really.
Maybe Goddard and myself can have a chat with them.
I think.
I know I'd probably be interrupting his vigil, and I'm sorry. I send to Roland?
Okay.
Actually, that might be a good idea. If this is a spate of stuff, then maybe an official would be best to deal with this. We caught these two in the act.
Yeah.
We literally
did?
watched them kidnap two people that we know.
Yeah.
Maybe getting the officials involved might be the prudent move at this point.
Okay, so you send her Roland.
Yeah.
And I have rope and stuff. I'll tie them up and. make sure she can't
What
talk.
do you say to Roland?
Uh, 25 or less. That's gonna take a second.
Do we want to tell him that we may have gotten a princess kidnapped, or should we keep that quiet for a minute?
I'd probably tell him.
Give me a second, I need to count.
So we haven't given them up yet?
I think we should just leave them unconscious for now.
Okay.
Because, for a start, I don't think Mr. Barkeep here wishes for them, or Mr. Bar owner wishes them to make trouble right by his barn, given it's already suffered some damage today.
The Drake looks at Erica.
Oh, my apologies.
God, I just sort of chuckles. So we'll let Crystal do her thing and contact Roland, and I think these two need to be spoken to or securely contained, and I know we don't have Crystal, sorry.
The whole person is the thing, they can't exactly resist, they're unconscious, but okay.
God, nuts.
Alright, so 25 words. Go,
Okay.
Crystal.
I'll have to bear with me here, because I need to change it to...
It's concentration, so I can hold one of them in place.
Yeah, but you'd be casting it once per minute. It took you about 2 hours to get here.
That's true.
You would also know that they are probably going to be unconscious as long as you guys don't take your sweet time the entire ride back. Generally, when you knock someone out, physically, it's at least 2 hours before they wake up.
Mm-hmm. If he looks at Crystal, if it's easier, we could always word of recall to the temples. If, as you know, there's a crowd there, isn't there, for the festival? That would probably not be the best idea. So just teleport into the middle of the temple, just like, hi guys!
Guys, don't mind us.
We have
Crystal, go. 25 words or less.
Investigating missing persons in was it Eastborough?
South of Eastborough.
Halfway.
South of Eastborough.
Merciful. Was it the Merciful Life pub?
The Merciful Life.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Dark elves involved. That should be 10.
Yep.
Okay. Mirth, Verese, plane shifted. Whereabouts unknown. Have 2 dark elves as prisoners. Need advice.
He says, all the last word to get through is need. Advice is not consent.
Okay.
26th.
He's calculated.
You get a response from your brother. What the fuck?
No.
Can you come back via the temple? We'll have guards ready for your arrival. Please send back. 21.
Cool.
You'll just have to send to him one more time saying, yes, we can come back that way.
Yeah, she'll send and tell him, yes, we can come back.
He would be assuming Agma because he has no guidance with you.
Yeah.
Crystal, whoever I take with me will end up in the Twins Temple. if we need to word a recall in this situation.
How many can you take?
It's up to 5 willing creatures.
Wait, is it?
It's 5 on the base spell. If you cast at high level, I think it goes up.
Oh, doesn't matter.
You
to
and
me,
up to
whatever.
5 willing creatures within 5 feet of you instant teleport to a previously designated sanctuary.
So it is.
For the purposes of this exercise, they are willing creatures because they are unconscious. Just to make it back, you guys do arrive back. 5, 3, 4. I would say that one person, we'll say Rise for the purposes of things, arrive back at the Temple of the Twins. You guys make your way over, telling them to give you a couple minutes. Goddard and Rise, as you guys come to the door, there is a full dispatchment of completely armed guards, weapons at the ready. Crystal, Tenant Aragard, as the divine light simmers down around you, you guys see the same. The two bodies drop. They immediately grab them. Roland looks to you, says, "Glad you're safe. Go home. We'll talk about this tomorrow."
Who's he saying this to?
Crystal.
Okay.
He looks to Tedden, says, "Go home. I don't want to argue with your wife.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you for keeping her safe."
Of course, always.
Looks to Aragard. At this point, because I forgot about it until now, Aragard, make me a con save at disadvantage.
God.
All over the temple floor.
Oh, Aragard, it's coming. Revenge. Oh, sweet revenge is coming. And it's bubbling in your stomach real good right now, buddy.
God.
You just run, and Roland just laughs. That'll teach you not to ask.
I'll teach you to ask. Nice.
Looks to Rise.
As I'm running, I'll yell back, "I have questions."
He doesn't ask. He doesn't answer. It looks back to Goddard and Rise with a nod.
You've cut out stuff.
He looks to Goddard and Rise with a nod. Go get rest. We'll have questions in the morning, obviously. He looks to Goddard. You have a ship to catch in the morning, do you not?
I do, which is why I will point out to you now we are down 2 of our party. They were plane shifted.
You lost a princess and a noble from another country.
Yeah, I know that until
we were unaware of
I'm
their
aware.
heritage.
I'm unaware.
Oh, yeah, no, I feel really, really shitty right now. I couldn't get there fast enough.
I'm aware that you guys were not aware of the situation. I'm not blaming that for you. I'm not blaming you guys on that. However, Goddard, we may need you to stay a couple extra days. If we can't meet with you. I will make every attempt to meet with you before your ship leaves. We will. My brother will get you back there before the ships ever arrive. If it needs.
He nods to Roland and said, "Who shall I expect?"
You should either expect me or someone bearing the symbol. I don't know if I'll be doing it personally, but we'll have some questions.
The symbol?
You get that he's referring to like a Queen's Guard member that would come summon you before the council. You would get it if that's what he's meaning. Being around here long enough. Yeah. So he says, we'll have questions, but we'll get you there either way.
He inclines his head and moves to the...
So, that being said, we then transfer to a very dark cell. Mirth. You wake up.
Mm-hmm.
You are in rags. You have no clue where your gear is. It is dark. It's a bit cold. There is a language you don't understand. I know that. being spoken outside. You kind of stand up. You put your hands on these almost like dark iron. They almost seem like iron, but they're actual just roots of some sort of plant.
Mm-hmm.
You look across. Varesi, you finally come to. Here's the most important rules of this entire one shot for you, Varesi.
Oh, she's not an elf.
I need a wisdom saving throw from you immediately.
Oh, wonderful.
The DC, based on entering, is not that high. The more time you spend in it,
Yeah,
the higher
I
we
have
get.
nothing in wisdom.
Mhm.
Absolutely nothing. You said a wisdom saving throw?
Correct.
Someone donated net 20 first.
Hey, what's up? Good morning, Nidar. How's your New Year's, dude?
Nidar, what's up?
Just waiting on it to come through. Okay. You remember who you are. How you got here is very fuzzy. You stand up, rubbing your head, completely disoriented. You touch these bars. You look at the cell across. You see a very concerned face, looking across at you. Mirth, you seeing Varesi's face now.
Mm-hmm.
You look at him. You don't know who the fuck he is. And that is where we end it for right now.
Wait, Varese knows who she is, but she doesn't know who Mirth is?
You know your long-term history. You have only known Mirth for a few months. You don't know who he is. At this moment in time, you have not a clue.
Wait.
The man looking across from you is.
Sev.
The DCs for this campaign are different, Epi, if you're trying to bring up the DMG.
No. I just want to clarify. Does that mean she doesn't know Sir Elliot?
She doesn't know Penrith at all.
So she never
remembers
left.
leaving her country.
Yeah, but that means she never left.
She doesn't know any one person from Penrith right now. It is not, I will tell you right now, Varesi, it is not currently permanent. It will depend on how long you stay in the Feywild. But for this moment right now, you are looking at a very concerned, worried face across from you, who seems to know you. He calls you by name. You've not a fucking clue who he is.
But that also means that she doesn't understand why she looks different, and while she's looking at her
Correct.
skin, she doesn't understand why it's gray.
Yeah, it's all kind
rather
of
than
weird.
the peaches and cream color it was before.
Yep. And you were in rags.
Okay.
I assume the holy symbol that Mirth wears is gone as well, right?
Yes.
Okay.
So, that is where we end this one. Chat will be back in like 7-ish minutes for the next one. Thanks all.
Thanks, Sev.
Thank you for the one shot, Sev.
Mhm.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sav.
Can we please stop?
Thanks, Sav.
Can we please, ladies and gentlemen, stop pissing off your allies for these one-shots?
Whoa.
They murdered all of them last time. In the caverns, they murdered all of them. They killed every single one.
And
Why?
They didn't know they were. They assumed.
Oh.
Well, I haven't actually. Technically, I've not pissed off any of my allies at this point. Not directly.
I haven't done anything
Drow
except for
people.
show
I
up.
believe in the
I didn't piss them off. They got pissed off at our